in the place where I think spite can be appreciated the most. On stream. So here's going to be the plan. If you are joining me right now, I will probably say this again soon enough. But, oh, hey, Rex Draco. Oh, you actually made it in much quicker than I was expecting. I was just thinking that if anybody was going to be watching this VOD, that I was going to give the whole, the whole shtick. Anyway, so here's the plan. Continue going on with Commando, blah, blah, blah. I think that for this, like, daily-ish stream that I have been doing right now, that I'm going to get one solid attempt against the final boss. Major trigger finger for your notifications tweet. I mean, it has been at least somewhat consistent lately, so you can find it pretty easily, which I think is... Oh. I need to switch my sound sources. Probably weren't getting anything there except for my dulcet tones. There we are. Anyway, what was I even saying here? Oh, yes, the plan is basically that I'll get one go up to the final boss, like daily, every single day for these streams. We'll get one go up against the final boss, and then this whole basically I'll put the winning run on stream, however long that actually takes, and that'll be it. That's the entire thing. Hey, Alex, just popping in to say at 6 a.m. Yeah, I know. I really got to stop. Well, here's the thing. It's a 3-day weekend now, so I'll probably be doing streaming a lot earlier comparatively. And not date with a pretty lady. Ooh, that's nice. So I'm off to bed. Don't vault the VOD. Yeah, of course. Look. As long as it's not an ASMR stream, I think that is not likely. As long as people don't tell me that I should be playing a different character enough. But yeah, I'll figure out something. I mean, the Nethack is probably going to be some light Nethack. It is pretty late that I'm starting to stream, but it's also going to be like some light Risk of Rain. So we'll see how that goes. I'm so mad I missed the last stream. Put it up on YouTube or something. But yeah, we'll put up ASM Risk of Rain. just do a super cut of some of the worst parts of that. Really, the only reason that I didn't like that stream that much was because it got very argumentative in the second half. Basically, that's it. To be honest, the ASMR stuff was stupid enough that it's like I think I can pass that one off as a joke because it was. What was I even saying here? I don't know. Hey, daily Risk of Rain until I beat the game. Okay, there you go. Anyway, I don't even know why I took that. I don't even like this item. I wasn't serious. Oh, no, it was a serious attempt at doing ASMR. But it's also, like, inherently... Look, the inherent thing is... As a concept, it's a joke. Even though I took it very seriously. It was the same thing when I did the Dead Cells series. Which I also talked about that yesterday too. I'm gonna roll the dice. No, the one thing that we didn't want to happen. Screw it. Then I'm going all in. Whatever, man. You're forcing my hand here. I'll actually pay you to put it up. I mean, I still got the VOD. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something. Anyway, okay, and I will take the goat hoof instead. That sounds just fine. In the meantime, this is kind of a weird, janky build, but maybe it'll work. I don't know, whatever. Not sticking around, just seeing how you're all doing. I'm doing just fine. Sorry, I am still really, really not getting to Rampage nights as I should. It's just this game and doing it for spite's sake has kind of taken over for that. Soon enough. Yeah. So yeah. Also, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to get the emotes you sent me resent already because I lost the link for that, and I want to put those up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Ah. All right. I don't know if this is like a super good. It's not like there's a whole lot of things that synergize well with the R2, but I don't know. It's like it's a good burst of damage. And especially as, you know, you start getting more, I should probably, yeah. Oh, try to jump out for that. Cutting your nose to spite your face. I mean, I cut off all the body parts that it requires to spite all you guys. But anyway, what was I even talking about? Armello? Wait, is that the mouse RPG? Don't worry about it at this point. I've realized I've harassed you enough. No, but at the same time, it's like, I was starting to do that. It's just I got distracted with Risk of Rain, basically, because, again, spite-based video game. As you do. What else am I doing here? I forgot. Well, anyway, like I said, what I'm going to do is each one of these streams, single attempt against the final boss, and then do something else. Something different after that. Okay, criticals or boss damage. Obviously, criticals is the one to take, but to be honest, I do like boss damage. I mean, like I said, we are going for boss. It's kind of an important deal. Nope, never mind. No, it's a digital online board game. Yeah, I'm thinking of something else, but it's like I vaguely remember watching that on the NLSS at some point in time. And I remember it being very inscrutable. But then again, it is a digital board game, so you know how that goes. Doc, you have a PS3, I have a PS4. Obviously. I need that for Persona-ing and little else. But anyway, I don't know. Still got to get one good run going on here, but hey, like Risk of Rain is kind of like the hardest part is supposed to be the beginning, right? Where you're trying to rush to do everything. Whatever, it's fine. Maybe again, I should also throw on different music, cause Isn't ROT kind of hard to follow unless you're playing one of the DLC lizards? Still don't know what ROT is. Yeah, rot ain't easy. Needless to say, I haven't really played a whole lot of online board games. Or like digital board games entirely. So I'm not super familiar. Played 16 dice in Armello and rolled a grand total of 0 shield dice. Yep, no, I have no idea what that means. Well, no place to waste my lunar tokens on this time. Might as well. Go big or go home, you know? It's not an acronym like literally rot. I'll just leave him for real this time. Bye! Okay. Still don't know where the lizard statues are in this stage. Like, I know there's the one over the underhang on the bottom of this particular generation of this level, but I don't know where they are otherwise. Would probably be useful considering getting the void fields has been a big part of any sort of strategy that I've tried coming up with so far, but yeah. Have you played Folklore? It's a PS3 game? No. But I'm trying to think. It's like, what do I know about that game? I definitely have heard of it before, but it is not ringing any bells. Yes, Calf God. What is it? It's more Risk of Rain on my end. I mean, you know. Nothing really new to say there. Boy, I'm just getting nothing for items right now, am I? How are you doing today? I mean, I guess I'm doing fine. Tired? I suppose I'm a little bit tired. I should see what this is. It's unlikely it's going to be anything good, considering it seems like even like legendary items are kind of garbage entirely for the mercenary, but it'd be worth trying it out. Maybe I'll get the one time that you get something good. Rot is just Armello's version of the Malaise. You have more rot than your opponent. You get extra dice equal to their rot level. That's an interesting way to do that, but why is it called rot for you if it's if you get the benefit for having more of it? And it is, I guess there is conceivably a point in time this could be useful, but that is entirely dependent on me getting equipment in the first place. So, you know, might as well be useless, is what I'm saying. No surprise, though, I was fully prepared to not be able to do anything with whatever sort of legendary item that I was going to get. It's like Red basically is saying that I'm not going to get anything out of that chest, I feel like, most of the time. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Ah! Oh, great. That's going to be pretty harsh. It's too bad I don't really have any sort of healing either. But I can just kind of make a run around the roost for a second after all. Now, it's an action mystery adventure. Capture creatures and fight as you assign them attacks. Oh, was that a Vanillaware game? Or am I thinking of something else? Yep. That's a lot of giants. Yeah. That's a lot of giants. Anyway, rot hurts if your opponents are pure. It's a good thing to not have unless you're really focusing on it. Interesting. Rot is just the name of the disease, like how it's called malaise. Oh, okay. Strange that you would get, like, big advantages for having more of it. I guess, like, the purity thing makes more sense, then. Okay. I'm gonna go. Oh, man. You guys are, like, not making this easy. Okay, okay. I was gonna ask if you've heard of Risk of Rain. No, never. Some sort of rain and being at risk for it? Such a thing is a foreign concept to me. But no, you know me and, like, shooters and everything. I don't really think it would, even if I wasn't playing this game literally right now, I would probably say, not really my cup of tea. And I want to say that actually playing it, yes. No, that's exactly how it be. Man, this is not, like, the best. It's not, like, the best, anything as of right now, I just want to say. You want to make that clear. The runs are not shaping up as of just yet. And it's sad, at least it's kind of going. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Okay. That works, that works. Okay. Now then, this feels like a lot of enemies for Rainstorm. Well, I mean, to be fair, the problem is I'm not killing them. Like, there's a lot of enemies just because, you know, I'm gonna have it a little bit, yeah. It spawned an awful lot of stone golems, of which I cannot deal. Doc's bad at clearing enemies. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, Risk of Rain, I was gonna say you've heard of Katana Zero. Nope, also haven't heard of that game. No, but I finished it. It's a full playthrough on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need more than that. Commander might not be the best character for the situation. No. It is, I guarantee. Anyway. Now, the only real issue that I come up with when doing these runs is the, you know, people getting on my ass about it. Anyway. God. One of the many things that I've learned is not just that this game is quite frustrating to play by itself, but also is dealing with the community around it. Anyway. Continuing on here, as soon as I get out of the first area, it's definitely going to be a lot easier, I'm thinking. Just got to get to that point in the first place. And not entirely fail at the chance shrines over and over. Risk of Rain 2 community is absolutely rabid. Yeah, you're telling me. Ah, jeez. You'd think that they would be more forgiving of like, hey, I want to play as this character. But as it turns out, not really. Void Field can be accessed at any time. I mean, yeah, you just need to be able to get to the one place first. I can't remember. It's always like the third slat when you're going down the entrance into the gigantic pit in the middle of Manjula. What's that place called? Why have I forgotten everything about Dark Souls 2 now? Yoink, by the way. Yeah. Would be more forgiving. I swear to God. It's like every single time. Might be more forgiving if you let me play the game like I want to. I said last time, just let me do my business. Damn. Like, no. You're bad at the game, and I need to let you know that. I'm getting on it already. I'm trying. That's the point. That's the point of these streams. And also the point of me trying to play it by myself, too. Anyway. Mayhap's a new character. Okay, now you're just doing that on purpose. No, anyway. I saw a comment chain on a Risk of Rain 2. There was a professional elitist telling people, oh, nobody wants to see a YouTuber play on anything except for Monsoon difficulty. I don't know. I've had people tell me on, like, God, I might just actually start this run over. I've gotten, like, nothing, and yeah. It's taken way too long. I mean, I've also gotten comments on, like, Dead Cells about like, hey man, nobody wants to see you dying in a Dead Cells run, and I'm just like, I literally cut back the point, like almost the exact point in which I die in a subsequent run. You're telling me to throw away like 40 minutes of commentated video just because I died? That's one of those comments that always kind of sticks in your craw when you see it. More recently, people, or because usually I just get people saying that they really hate that I talk so much on videos, which is just like, like it's commentary. Like, what do you want me to do? Less? It's like yelling at. It's like listening to a football game or something and be like, ah, God, if only these radio guys would shut up already. I'm trying to watch the game. Anyway, yeah, I got that literally this morning too. That said, that's why I am taking the approach where I am partially like doing this series out of spite at this point, where it's like, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it with Commando. Y'all ain't going to stop me. You can try, but I will fall upon deaf ears. Hey, streamer, can you be quiet? I'm listening to the game soundtrack. I mean, I can't... here, how about this? I'll at least actually pump it up, because I usually do keep it way too quiet anyway. Also, I usually haven't been playing the game soundtrack as of late, because I have played this game like 70 hours in the past week, trying to get that sweet, sweet catharsis to satiate my vitriol when it comes to people who keep telling me what to do in this game. Not that I don't mind people telling me what to do, it's just more like people telling me not to play the game in a way I want to. I never said I was super good at video games. Just gonna get all of the bleed. Wow. Nothing to even feed into the printer. What sort of luck is this? Have you played this more than I have? Yeah. Let me actually like get the exact numbers. 78.2. I've got 46 sick Chivos unlocked. Obviously, pretty much entirely related to items in the game, but it's like we're getting pretty close here. We're getting pretty close here. I've had to tell someone commented on one of my videos asking me to tell you to play a different character. Oh, that is so. I couldn't even imagine having that happen to me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Tell them no. Tell them no. Me. Oh my God. That's got to be the worst experience. Horrible. But I mean, you know, you're on the internet, you just kind of expect that sort of thing. Some people take it personally, some people just let it go off like water off a duck's back. Me, I go full on spite mode. I turn into them, and they turn into me, and we look at each other, and there's no difference between the two. It's like the end of Animal Farm. What you said is you'll sink an insane hours into a game, not that you're good at it. Yeah, that's what I said. I did not say anything about being good at the game. There was nothing in that statement that said that I was good at the game. There was just saying that I have spent a long time in the game. Trying to get good at the game for the purposes of spite. Hey, look, man. This sort of business, it's all about games. And that sometimes doesn't just mean the game on the screen. That can sometimes be the game in the mind. Think about it. Consider that. Still sorry you're having people. Still sorry that sort of thing is somehow transcending the bounds of my horrible, place on the internet and into other places. That is obviously not intentional. You know what? I'm gonna keep feeding these in here. I don't care too much about damage reduction. I do care too much about big damage. You may not want to leave so many enemies alive. I swear to God, one of these days. I don't know. I don't want it to sound threatening. Give me more bleed. Just for fun. I had that one run yesterday that it just like took down every single enemy instantaneously. I'm willing to go a little bit weaker at the very beginning for the purposes of getting big damage. You lost the mind game since you're still playing the game? No. You got to understand that it's just like at this point in time, you know the. Maybe I will keep this one though. Actually, do it like that. Come on. I forgot what I was going to say. Are you actually having fun now? No. But like I said, it is more about the principle of the thing than anything else. Okay. I probably should have looked around for the nude statue first, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Actually had other people tell me, like, it's terrible. No. Well, yeah. No, what I was saying was, you see the mind game with this entire thing now is that basically, I am going to make you watch this as much as possible by doing as much of this as I can, so people will hate watch this. You know how many people still want me to play Hollow Knight? Even if I dislike a game, it's like that can make for good television if you ask me. Besides, you know what it's gonna be like when I get to the end of the game and I beat the final boss and everything with Commando? And just be all like, take that, you nerdlingers, everybody who doubted me. Now I am the champion. Besides, like I also said, I want to get some more practice in on shooters anyway. I'm still terrible at shooters, and I just want to, like, really get in there. And a fast-paced game like this, I think, is a good way to do, like, to get some, like, real training on accuracy and speed and the basics of dodging and everything like that. Hollow Knight gets boring after the first run. Steel Soul is the only thing that makes it even slightly replayable. I don't know. I think even Steel Soul can get a little bit samey because there's, especially as you kind of get used to the game enough, you do get to the point where it doesn't matter too much for most of the bosses. Of course, once you get to the Stag Beetles, that's a little bit different, but like 90% of the bosses that you're going to be coming up against, you'll probably be able to have down pat. Especially if you did Godmaster too. Then it's like you'll be able to, you're going to need it for control. Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking too, because Remedy is an old hat at the shooter games after all. They've really got please no. Whatever. 7, I was told, gets you 100% a chance to bleed when you hit. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. Hollow Knight playthroughs are pretty good. To be honest, the first one I think was a little too basic. I mean, that was so early and everything. Have you heard of Mossbag? Oh yeah, no, I know about Mossbag. Famous Hollow Knight guy. I've done a lot of analysis on lore and everything like that. He's the guy that gave us the meme of Hornet not being void. Those daggers are great. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's an on-hit thing, too, which is pretty great for the commando just by itself. Anyway, and this is pretty much where I want to top them out, so I should be looking good for some time here. Now, here's a point where I really would like to... no! Why's it got to be up there? And what is this? Goat hoof? I don't know. If I can find, like, a scrapper, this would be good. Does bleeding stack with itself? No, but I think it increases the chance for bleed. And if you can bleed on every single hit, especially with the amount of hits that I'm going to be doing, oh Nelly, that's gonna be some good stuff. Goat hoof, but I'd be giving up some of my cool damage. I need that. Horn is 100% thick. Can you really call a bug thick? No, what am I even saying? Of course you can. I've seen those characters in Hollow Knight. Yeah, but like, watch it go. See, every single time I hit, bleed a stack of bleed. And you can see how much it's chunking off the health of the Beetle Queen here. Yeah, that's what you expect out of bleed, and that's what makes it so good. And hey, critical stuff. Fun. Hey, stop that. But yeah. Yes, everything can be thick. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I don't know. And again, it's like you look at some of the characters that they got designed there. I'm thinking, like, think about Divine, for example, or of course, like the Godmaster herself, the God Seeker. I mean, she's not called the Godmaster. Like the Stag Beetles I was talking about earlier, the Blacksmith, of course, Bretta. God, there's so many examples. It's like I do think, I don't know. Anyway, there are also, of course, many very big old chunky bugs in the real world too. Being that, think about like any sort of grub, for example. I don't think anybody's going to disagree on that point. Okay, let's actually get like some, like I said, want to try to get the shooter like dodging dynamics down. I got circle strafing, got to get used to more jumping, bunny hopping as it's called, and all that. Okay, Fluke Bomb, yeah, of course. My spirit animal, I suppose. What do we got? As much as I would like to go for the yeah, give me that critical strike synergy. That's a good start here. Anyway. Killed him with a Shade Soul? Oh, Blacksmith. Wait, I thought you had to hit him with the, Good, I actually got a fuel cell. I really want to get that already. No, I thought you had to hit him with the thing to kill him. The nail itself. I didn't think he would die from anything else. the Scythe add any additional crit chance? I thought it added I thought anything that did stuff on critical added a flat 5, but I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. But hey, if I get something like the Ocular HUD, I'll be set for a while, for some respect. That's good. I really just want to get this item here. Oh, which I can. Never mind. Nope. Not what I'm looking for. Let's get the med kit too. I'm willing to wait around here for at least a couple seconds. But I am getting crits. Doc, what is on your head? That's predatory instincts. Looks like a big dumb the wolf thing. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I'll check the lore after this or something. Oh, one away. No, there we go. Thank you to all my other buddies helping me out here. Why'd you kill the poor blacksmith? I've done both. I've done everything. I did like everything in that game, you gotta remember. Any sort of choice that you can possibly make. The only canonical one is that Zote definitely did die in my playthrough. As people voted on. I do wanna make that clear. Okay, what do you got here? I'll go for the electricity. I'd be interested in that. What do you got here? Magma Worm Tooth, don't care. More of you, I do care about that. And what's this? Nothing of any real interest. All right. Anyway. He's cool and good at his job. Yeah, no, the blacksmith did not deserve that. Although he did canonically die in my playthrough as well, but not like canonically in a way that I am going to bring that one up all the time. Unlike Zote, who, well, I mean, we know who Zote is. I think we all know about Zote, right? But anyway, let's get out of here. Zote deserved it. Okay, he did not deserve it. That's terrible. I would not say that. I don't need an incinerator turret. That's terrible. He is terrible. I'm just saying that, you know, the vessel had a mission, and that did not include saving Zote. Just how it be. Get more medkits. Yeah, but I don't want to give up my cool damage. It's too good. 2 medkits should probably do me okay. Kind of hate the community for playing it so much. No, the community actually wanted me to stop playing, if anything. But because the community... and wait, no, I don't need any more of these. I was just saying that. Spite, you understand. Ha, Zote. Funny Zote. Laugh. No, don't make fun of Zote. Zote had a hard life. But also, he's a real jerk, so... you know. Fucking Hollow Knight memes? Now, I don't even... First off, it's your own fault if you're on there. Well, now you can safely... well, yeah, I guess. I'll do it after the boss. Are good animemes. I thought that said God animemes, and I was like, All right, give me all them strike drones. Also, it's you! Stop that. Not that it really matters with 50 stacks of bleed on him. That's a lot of bleed. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we're looking good. That's a boss I haven't seen yet. The first time I saw him was actually in the second area where I got a family event of just the wisps. It's not a difficult one, the Grove Tender. Reminds me a lot of the Scavenger, and I want to say that was probably one that appeared in the original game too. I mean, well, I know the Scavenger did, but it's got that sort of style to him. By the way, I've only ever seen one Scavenger in this entire game. Do they only appear on second loop? Because that's kind of disappointing. I like those guys. Cut that out. I made it just to... oh, come on! First off, was that not already a Silk Song might actually get you some play in that one, so... look forward to it? Big question mark? But also... And yeah, scavengers can only appear on loop. That's too bad. Because I like their concept, especially now that they're playing a lot more with the enemies can have your items in this game, as you've probably seen. Yep. I mean, I guess there was literally nothing else that it could have taken from me, but still. Let's get out of here. Are you winning? No. Any second, I could just immediately die. No questions asked. For example, a bronze contraption in the 5th area, bronze contraption in the 4th area. It's gonna happen. Killing them will give you nice item goodie bags. Oh, well, oh yeah, it probably just drops some of the items that they have. That's kind of their whole shtick, right? Okay. Red Sox is toxic full of dumb means. Someone will do a Rusty 5 boss cell sword and win and get like 5 upvotes, and somebody does both a 30-minute kill and 2-minute door. You know. Go. What the hell? At least give me like 1 second to prep up. This is like the last time that I went into the Aurelia Knights arena. Anyway. What was I even saying here? Nah, going for red or gold. That's a fool's errand, is what I was saying. Before I got so rudely interrupted. I'll take that. Anyway, the other things are not particularly good either way, so it's cool. I gotta hurry up, though. Spending too much time here. No, why? I don't need more of these. Why do I got such a trigger finger for buying them? Whatever, it's fine. There, even more 3D printer nonsense. This might actually be the run. Nope. I can guarantee you right now, it is not the run. It is not the run. Always spawned on top of me, that old magma worm. I do so hate him. Anyway, what was I even saying? Out of here. I told you die in like 1 hit as this character. It ain't gonna happen. "4chan is stuff. Kill eggs. I don't know. Do I want to waste the time killing eggs for a legendary item that's going to be bad? Almost definitely. Like, we've seen the legendary items that I've gotten so far in this stream. They haven't been good. Like, I just don't know if it's worth it. Whoop. Yeah, I suppose I should probably watch out for those guys, eh? Okay. Is that the healing shrine or is that a chance shrine? I forgot. No, it highlighted both 4chan and Supremacist. Just gotta fight around. I gotta go like find and like memorize all the locations for the eggs at some point so that I can go and, you know, get the most out of that. Because I do think that a legendary item, especially with a run like this, would probably be worth getting most of the time. How pog are red items? They're like 3. Because usually I don't get good red items. Like 90% of the time, most of the stuff I get is like not very useful at all. It's actually quite bad, I would say. Like, you get excited because you're like, oh, legendary, pog. But it's like, no, it's just not good. Okay. Speaking of Pog stuff, what do we got over here? Probably want to go get the feather. I'm going to make any sort of guess. Also, there he is. Nope, can't possibly hit him. Okay. 401. It's going to be rough to get. I'm going to say right now. Doc, what is that massive worm? That is a magma worm. A classic enemy in the series. Usually one of the first bosses that you would fight. Here appearing a little bit later, but also as a regular enemy as you get farther in the run. Oh, come on now. There we go. Still not quite enough. Still not quite enough. Here, come on. I just want to get that feather, to be honest. Because that one is actually quite important to me. Ow, ow, ow. It's very painful. Okay, thanks, game. I guess. Okay, now then. Back to continuing on the run. I also might, I might be able to grab something else here, too. Infusion times 2 is not going to be very useful, but maybe I can still get some usage out of it anyway. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it for fun. Could also go do like a second loop, too, and attempt it. I don't think that's a good idea, though. Not even going to worry too much about it. Notices your bulge. Wait, what? Speaking of Pog, notices your bulge. Wait, since when is Gutex associated with with furry copypastas? Copypaste, I believe is the proper pluralization. What you got? I guess I'll take like one. Sure, why not? Spit me out. Spit me out a dealio. Okay. Okay, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is gonna be rough. It's actually gonna be quite rough as of right now. Just, yeah, I think I see it on the other side of that. Hey everybody, who wants to end the run now? It's me. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it right now. But anyway, nope, thought I saw it there and it didn't. Doc, no! It's too late. I already did it. This was supposed to be the run. This was not going to be the run. Trust me. I die in like one hit. Now, where is the actual... And where's the actual, like, boss here? Kind of like missing out on it, I feel like. Oh boy, here come the Magworm. Hey, stop that. Anyway. You haven't I've already unlocked like 90% of the items in the game, except for the ones like Purity and and the other one that I forgot the name of. I'm just like, where is the teleporter around here? I feel like I should have probably found it by this point. I don't know. Also, the lighting change is not really helping either. Did I just miss it or something? I mean, the magma worm coming doesn't really matter too much after all. No, I don't see it up ahead. Getting confused by those flowers on the ground. Keep an eye out for the TP. Yeah, I was looking in the background and everything, but couldn't quite see it. Can you negate your aerial speed with the jump roll? Yes, and I have, and I will continue to do so. Like, yeah, I don't know. Does anybody see it around here? Because I feel like I should be able to see it a little bit easier than I'm actually doing right now. Now then, you can see this a little bit better. Go underground? Maybe it's there? I suppose I could check. Bye. Not really seeing too much of anything. Whee! Kill the worm, it'll make spotting it way easier. Already ahead of you. Of course, also there's the problem of, like, I just don't want to hang around in this area for too long because, you know, it's quite difficult. It's a real tough boy area. And I will die here very quickly. Like, I don't know. I feel like... Is it, like, way up there? I thought I might have seen something in the sky twinkling a little bit, but I couldn't quite. Viewer-chan? Oh. Look, teleporter Kappa. Okay, yeah. All right. Your Kappa has belied your betrayal. I guess give me something right now. Why not? You too. As you as well. And then, you know what, whatever. Not like it really matters too much if I'm spawning those at this point in time. Don't die. It's the antithesis of living. I see. People die if they are killed. Wait. Oh, there it is. Now that's actual Pog. All right, geez, that took way too long. Unfortunately, that does mean that, you know, are going to have problems. Problems will arise from this. I think it's a smoke bomb. Don't really need that right now. Anyway, one attempt against the boss coming up. I can only hope, God. Hi. Oh, this is interesting. You know what, let's just kind of like book it underground for 1 second. Just for 1 second. While I am slightly recovering from this. Slightly recovering from the things I just saw. Overloading worm. That would be good at least. I could get that sick Chivo, potentially. Ooh, give me that. Come on, just get like 50 stacks on it, it'll be fine. Alright. Hey, stop that. Hey, but yeah, but cut that out, though. Anyway, that might be able to do it. And if not, then I am about to die. Anyway, fun stuff. I'm gonna die. Mostly due to Brown's contraption-related hardships. Just gotta keep on keeping on, as you know. Excuse me, gotta get back in the teleporter. Don't mind me. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, I will take one of you. And take the Soulless Probe out, since those things are always pretty annoying. Take you out because you are just also annoying me quite a bit. Quite a bit, actually. Alright, I'm gotta get back in the thing. Good. A little bit of stealth stuff. Sounds gravy. You gotta get him without getting yoinked, and that might happen at this rate. Is the problem. Yep, those bronze automatons they're terrible. I hate them. Ah, damn it. Alright, yeah. Oh, and there was also a thing there, too. Well, didn't even get to the final boss. Oh, well. What are those turret fucks? That's just that's a bronze automatons. They do a lot of damage. And they're easy to dodge for the most part, to the point that the sort of people that play this game a lot would just ruthlessly make fun of you for dying to them because they're assholes. But you know. That's just how that is. Aren't they called brass contraptions? Maybe, I don't know. Alright. Didn't really have too much for AoE there, but also, you know, sometimes you just don't get that. Yeah, the bronze automaton is a Slay Spire. Yeah, I know. Fucking, of course you would be saying that. Actually, stripper. Make Doc feel sad and laugh at him for dying. You're already doing that, so I don't really see what else you're going to do related to that sort of thing. What is your secondary skill? The phase something? Hey, that's nice, at least. 5 more left. Okay, I mean, that could be useful at some point in time, maybe, but I don't know. Not really like the best skill to get. Spite begets spite. I mean, spite had already beget spite in the first place, so. Kind of how that goes. Change your secondary skill. No. Oh, fuck off, Bahu. Need like 1 more gold. Come on. And God, I guess like the mushroom would be the best if I did decide to go to the void fields, but that's also highly dependent on if I can even find that. Stop breaking your kneecaps and ankles. You need those to walk. I would never break my both my kneecaps and ankles. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll take extra boss damage. Why not? Ah, 1 kneecap and 1 ankle, no more. Exactly. It's how you get good. It is. And that's what I'm doing right now. Still disappointing because otherwise it's like, hey, there was some good stuff going on there. Just not enough good stuff to really make it work. At least not yet. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. I'll be able to get a solid win here. Once he takes off his training weights, I don't know. If I could take off my training weights, I would. I think that's an unquestionable truth right now. Good. Come on. I'm gonna try to hurry this one up ASAP. All right. I mean, if there is something that I could do that would be easier, that within the confines of what I've set out to do in this series, you can tell me. You have a point. The base character should be able to beat the game without being so difficult. I mean, the way I see it is that the game is probably designed around this character, right? This is probably the first character they created, and like what they planned on being the original character for you to play the game, right? Besides, like I said, I really do want to try the whole shooting and getting used to that whole strategy and everything. Good. And Leeching Seed. I don't know, Leeching Seed never seems to be particularly good. Even when I found like a printer with Leeching Seed in it and I got like 6 of them, it was still like, I'll just go get the Scythe. Be better. Do extra damage too, on top of, because giving that extra crit chance. Probably not a whole lot of extra crit chance, but at least it's something, and it does more. Alright, I'm just going to leave this one here. Were you explaining why you want to improve your shooter skills? Well, it is also partially out of spite. I would say like 70-30 spite and not spite. Double shaped glass is working well. I mean, it increases exponentially. At least that's what I saw in the wiki. So, like straight up, you should be able to start one-shotting enemies if you get. You should be able to like one-shot most enemies if you get like 3 of those. Any sort of big stuff. What does a printer do? For an item of the same rarity, it gives you whatever item is shown on said printer. But it does have to be of the same rarity. So, for example, uncommon printers do not use common items and vice versa. It's a good way to... I mean, it's pretty much the only way that you can really customize your run, because otherwise you're sort of constrained by what the game decides to give you. A small amount of strategy injected into here. Wasn't in the first Risk of Rain. This is kind of a new thing here, so... It's an interesting change-up. I've seen purists not really like it as much, though. I suppose I can understand, but this game already has a lot of like RNG component to it as it is, while also keeping you under a tight timeline. Damn. At a certain point, you might as well throw on the glass artifact. Yeah, but it's like the glass artifact is applies to the entire run and not just when you actually decide to pick up the shaped glass. And also, I don't know how well it synergizes with shaped glass just by itself. It's just like you still don't like one shot. You're doing like 1,000% extra damage when you got 3 shaped glass. It's a potent combination. Okay. Come on, just need a little bit more. Of course, then you have like 1% health. But hey, you already made that choice to a certain extent just by choosing the shaped glass in the first place. I like that you can sort of rapid fire your skill now. Yeah, that one took a while to get though. You have to do a full teleporter event without getting hit, which I did by finding a teleporter event where there was a very clear wall kind of separating off most of the entire arena. Sort of a random thing to find it anyway. 500% is not the same as like 3,000% though. You enjoy playing Risk of Rain 1 more than 2? I don't know. I feel like at this point you should probably outlaw suggesting Risk of Rain 1. Because otherwise people are going to do it. Basically. And that's going to be real shitty, especially coming off of this. Will you beat a daily challenge today? No, the goal is to I beat one daily challenge to unlock the site. And the goal now is to fight the final boss at least once. Come on. Whee! And that's it. And it's going to be to fight the final boss right up until I actually beat it, and then uninstall the game forever. Because I will have no more mountains to conquer. And am I really going to get, like, no cover here? Apparently. Okay. Doc, are there any games in your backlog that you're actually excited to play? No. I mean, Nethack, basically. Nethack has been a lot of fun. I mean, it's still been very difficult, which is why I've kind of been, like, putting off doing it a little bit. But that game's still great. Game's still great, and I've still been having a lot of fun with it. Alright. Don't uninstall it. Fucking uninstall it. I just need to beat the game first. You can't stop me. Nobody can stop me now. Yay. Speaking of daily challenges, if anyone wants to get it here, Why would I ever play it as a mercenary? Makes no sense. The thing you're suggesting is ludicrous. Here we are. Now, what do we got? Of course, it's all the stuff that uses equipment. I hate this game. Equipment is a thing that does not exist, by the way. They try to fool you into thinking that it exists, but it does not. Cue that Guano Ape song? I don't know. At least there's not really too much threatening here that can't be circle straight, which I am a little bit better at comparatively, considering it only requires one button. What is equipment? It doesn't exist. It's a conceivable thing they're going to put into the game later. Speaking of the whole RNG aspect of this. Just had 3 saws in that last run, and you should count yourself lucky. Must have been a game bug. Oh, that's an elite thing. Not really going to be worrying about that. What is equipment? That's the active item. You know how like you have the spacebar items in Binding of Isaac, for example. They exist here too. You can see my delightfully barren Q slot as of right now. And how it has absolutely nothing in it. Well, I can get at least like one of these things here. I don't know if I really want to go for a challenge, though. That seems like a bad idea. Oh, whoa, Baron Q? Now, I don't even know how you could get that out of anything. Oh, there's anything to be gotten there. Where is it? No, but really, where is it? That's weird. As stages randomized, they got like a couple stages and a couple... They got like 2 variations on the stages that have like different parts of them that are changed out in between runs. But for the most part, there are 2 separate stages that you get chosen from. At least 2 separate aesthetics. Well, this should at least get me whatever's in here. Okay, what do you got? Hope it's good. It's not that good. Really, I shouldn't even bother going for the other stuff here. He was a placeholder. They're going to add something there later. Yeah, basically. Oh, come on now. Oh, there we go, finally. We got something. We got something, boys. It really happening. And it is something that I do not recognize at a distance. The recycler. Oh, boy. I mean, I guess that's something. Hey, at least I can activate my horde now. Truly, that makes it all worthwhile. Can't use it on itself. You know, I'm going to actually, like, just trade in a couple of these here. I don't have anything that works with criticals, but maybe. Maybe one day. Okay, that's enough of that. You got an equipment. It's really happening. It really happening. It really I was going to lose the 60 kill door. I mean, the 60 kill door was never on the table, let's be honest. It was never going to happen. Oh, it's crowbar. Cool. One day I'm going to be done with this game. That's going to be a glorious day. This RNG nonsense. Well, you lost your backup magazine? Backup magazine's not that important. Maybe if I had like the alternate R2 or whatever, but I don't even know what that is. I'm pretty sure people just dreamed it up. Never existed. What is this, by the way? Brooch? Yeah. I'm gonna keep going here. 9 cool glasses look like the jokester. And I do. Look at him. This dude bugs. Okay, anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll just try exchanging whatever I get from the boss fight instead. Because I don't really think it's worth using on common items. Especially common items that are not terrible. They're not too bad. Looking cool, Commando. Where are you? You'll never see you coming. Excuse me. Hey. Yeah. Should just go throw on Last Surprise right now. That would be a good soundtrack for this. You would never see it coming. There's less items in this game than I expected. There's actually not a whole lot. I mean, for example, I have like 90% of them unlocked right now. There are like 2 items that I don't have unlocked, so anything that can appear in here probably will. Oh man, this is annoying. Kakoi, Joka. Whatever issues you have with Persona 5, we were talking about that last time even, where it's just like basically, I love so much about that game. I love so much about that game that it is too bad that the entire script really just betrays like the potential that it had. So many really talented people that worked on that, doing a lot of really great stuff. It's honestly too bad. I mean, I was even gushing about like the Kanashiro's Palace theme, which is fantastic, by the way. Too bad they don't actually have that go on for too long because you go into the basement pretty quickly, but I mean, it's still a very, very good theme. Script was written by horny teenagers. We actually talked about, yep, motorcycle there. Or infusion. Okay, well, that's help. Could be worse. Could be worse. Yoink. I mean, by the way, I hope you're looking forward to more Anne boob jiggle in the next episode. It's coming. Killing potential is at an all-time low. Okay. We almost done yet? The dialogue is cringe. I don't know, man. Some of the dialogue is actually kind of good, but not any of the stuff in like the major parts of the game. At some point in time, I should just like do a video essay or something, so we can just talk. So it's like I can just kind of collect all of my thoughts and put them in one place. And in the meantime, let's get out of here. Good lord. Right? There we go. Use your banner, Doc. I don't know, man. Those imps would have teleported right in there, and it would have been a bad look for everybody. Crying about Persona 5, Episode 1. Yeah, pretty much. PS5 is garbage, and here's why: a 3-hour leftist analysis. Yes, that's what's going to get the views. If anything, it would be like a right analysis. Like, for real, I have maybe done, like, more stuff on that than any sort of leftist whatever. What a weird series. Anyway. Can you escape while enemies still exist? Yeah, but if the boss is still there, that's bad. You can use the Risk of Rain 2 footage in the background. Just me beefing it against Mithrix over and over and over. Okay. Might actually be worth going for the legendary here. Even though I think 90% of the time legendary is not worth it, maybe this will be the 1% of the time. Go get some dude. But we'll see. As it is, though, I haven't really been able to afford much of anything now, have I? How are you getting your HP back? Medkit? Probably. Whenever I take damage, after a second, it will heal a percentage of it. P5 uses anarchist aesthetic, but promotes mildly radical ideas. No, I mean, actually, it promotes very, very conservative ideas. You got to remember that it's like, for everything the Joker has gone through, and like all of the like trials and tribulations of being somebody accused of like a crime, that it's like it still really, really revels in the fact that. Well, here, let's just actually talk about this. I wouldn't even say like mildly radical ideas. I would say it does not espouse radical ideas at all, because it's like Joker's entire like journey of being accused of a crime and then being entirely ostracized from society is seen as being a very bad thing. But every single time that we actually defeat a villain and steal their heart, there's a huge celebration of talking about how the villain is now being ostracized by society in the same way. The whole idea of the game being about like rebellion is just, talking about how this sort of idea is entirely like justifiable, but only if the person actually did something wrong. It is a very that's sort of like hypocrisy, because there's even the idea that they try to talk about how they're giving courage to the weak and stuff like that, but there's very, very, very few times that we actually see somebody's life like truly improve by the actions of the Phantom Thieves or anything like that. For example, even the most recent saga that we're going on with Kaneshiro, it's like, do you really think that we're going to get a scene where we see how much courage Ida has gained by him no longer being under the thumb of the mafia? No, we're going to get a huge scene about how Kaneshiro comes out and talks about how sorry he is, and everybody laughs at him for being such an asshole. Deservedly so, but still. It's like there's so much more celebration of the ostracization from society and like the hatred of the evil people and everything like that, as opposed to anything to do with like sympathy for those who have been wronged or the victims or anything like that, unless they're your party members. Of course, your party members do get a lot of play in the game, but you know, that should go without saying. I mean, there was that entire scene in the last episode with Makoto with Anne apologizing to Makoto and Makoto apologizing to Anne. And it's like, that would never happen with Madarame, for example. That would only ever happen with the party members. Nobody would ever be like, yo, Madarame, you're a real shit. Like, a real shit. But I'll at least accept your apology. No, fuck that, dude. He's in jail now. And we got to see an entire scene of everybody laughing at him when he was on television. It's like, it is a deeply conservative game in how it looks. It's the idea that it is the only sympathy to be had is for Joker himself, and that's because he's the only person that committed a crime that could easily be justified. It's a justifiable crime, which is why it's kind of laughable that we're talking a lot about his whole rehabilitation and everything when there is no rehabilitation. There is no empathy for anybody else that exists on the planet. I even talked about that in one of the episodes where it's kind of disappointing that it's like there's such a you know, how would I even describe it? There's so much prejudice against people who have committed crimes and who have been rehabilitated and everything like that, that having a game that kind of explored like what it would be to be somebody that committed a crime and then is trying to like get back into society and how he's facing so much prejudice and everything, but they don't do that. They explicitly go for a plot line about how his crime was entirely justifiable and everybody who isn't deserves no sympathy, regardless of the fact that you are changing their hearts to be apologetic, to be guilty. That's seen as a punishment, though. That is their just desserts for their evil. So yeah, that's how I feel on Persona 5 once again. There you go, fucking million times a day. We get this a billion times a day because I do feel very passionate about that sort of thing. Ah, not again! Make that video essay. I don't know, man. That's just asking for trouble. People really like that game. God knows why. It's so... I would not be surprised at all. I mean, I did even speculate at one point in time the Joker would just straight up be working with the police to be taking in criminals, because that's basically what he's doing already. There's no... And the only thing is that the police have to be shown as so hideously incompetent and constantly harassing Joker to not be seen as basically the exact same as what the Phantom Thieves are doing for this whole plotline to even work at all. Ah, this is not going good. At least I got big heals. Do not regret getting the... I might still die anyway, but it's like I do definitely not regret... Come on, please. Booty, please. I do not regret getting the scythe right now. Boy, is the stuff not working. Again, one of your friends is a cop and the other is a billionaire. While your other friend is starving. Well, okay, come on, it's not a communist game. I don't think that was ever intended to be part of like the theming of it. I just finished it recently. I don't want spoilers on the game though, because I'm only at Kaneshiro's palace, so I don't really know what's going to be happening in future parts. And basically, I'm not gonna. That's bad. Did I get like launched into the sky? Drink your potion. Just shut up. Okay, but to be real, don't feel too bad, because okay. You know, to be real, Victor Lima, I already know about that part. I knew about that part even from the very beginning because because I'm on the internet and the internet fucking spoiled it for me. It's like so don't feel too bad. But it's like it's like don't tell me anything else though. Don't tell me anything else. But it's like I already. Look, I would love to not know about that, but yeah, that's just how it is. So don't worry about it. Like I said. But yeah, I'm only at the 3rd palace right now, and I don't know too much about the game. It's just the one big thing, because the internet can't have you go into a game blind anymore. It's like I do know about that. No, there's a box for pits, but there's reset for going too high. I don't know, I guess. I think that there's a lot of points in the game that would be a lot more surprising if it didn't take 300 hours to get there, too. The biggest issue that I got with the game, by the way, if you are really wondering, it's just like, I would see the game being so much better if it just was shorter. If it wasn't so long, it would be so much better. Like, if this was a quick, like, damn. Yeah. Yeah, one of the problems I had with P5 is that it kind of says rise up against society, but only do it if you have the magical powers to brainwash people. Yeah, it's like we're given the courage. That is another thing, but it's like, you know, it is supposed to be more of a metaphorical superhero type of story. So that I can kind of forgive it on. But it's like, yeah, you know, we're trying to give courage to society, but we have also proven that it is impossible to change society unless you have magic powers. So, you know, there's that. Just throwing that out there. It gets better at the 5th palace, at least for me. It was really hard to play into the 3rd palace. I really hate Makoto. She's... at least she didn't try to get any of the party members naked so far. By the way, it's like, there's another part of the game where it's like so much of it, Anne gets sexually harassed all the time. Even by your own party members. Even by your own party members. I guess we're not going to talk about that. You know? Whatever. There's so many things that you just kind of got to let fly in that game. As much as I don't want to. As much as I would love to call it out and everything, I am still doing a playthrough of it. Blah. Is it possible to play P5 on PC? Nope. It is PS4 and PS3 exclusive as of right now. Hey, there's a lot of stuff that I like about the game. I think that like the whole technicals being introduced into the battle system, it's so much more stylish than it ever was. The dungeons are better than ever. I mean, the dungeons in P5 blow the dungeons in P3 and P4 out of the water, like no question. Soundtrack is just chef's kiss amazing. God, I love it. And there are a lot of very good moments in the game. Like, I think Ryuji's plotline, for example, is, like, very well written, and I would love to have the main character actually kind of chime in his opinions on it, considering he's gone through a very similar sort of thing, but silent protagonist, it's an important part of the series, whatever. It's just, man... When I got to the part in the 2nd palace where it's like, hey, do you think that Madarame is the same Madarame that they were talking about in that Nakanohara's shadow was talking about in Mementos? I just like died on the spot. I died, and then I was revived by my obligation to finish that series. It's like it's the repetitive dialogue more than anything else. I can criticize like some of the morality and everything. And, you know, some of the specifics of the actual storyline. But if it was just a fifth of the playtime, it would be 100% more palatable. I said before that it's like that game is a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale of a story about, you know, kids taking back their destiny from the man. But it's the fact that it's 100 hours long is what really makes you look into some of the stuff that doesn't really jive too well. And that makes it a lot less enjoyable, which is, you know, the really the only true issue that I have with the game, if I'm being honest. I would be so much more okay with it otherwise. Sure, Ryuji is a dopey idiot, and Anne is kind of wishy-washy, and Makoto is... I don't think she's as smart as they say, but whatever, that's fine if it wasn't... If I didn't have to laboriously go through them talking about how all these character traits over and over and over as they just struggle to figure out the most basic puzzles in every one of the palaces for the 7th time in the last hour. Blah. But again, it's like we... get out of there. But again, we talked about this a billion times already. There's not really too much more that I could possibly say about it, which is why we just talk about our favorite energy drinks on the actual playthrough at this point in time. It's just the repetitive dialogue. 90% of the IM conversations are not even necessary in that game. They're just reiterating something that happened in the previous scene. Was length not an issue in the other Persona games I played? To be honest, I'm still dreading if anybody actually makes me go back and play some of the previous Persona games, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to find the exact same flaws with those. And it's like, I really like Persona 3 and Persona 4, but they've got to have the same issues, right? I don't know why. Maybe it was just because those games came out like 10 years ago that I was more forgiving of it, but... And like the whole idea of having to do commentary and also the whole format that I chose to do for the series, it's like just basically was the kick in the head that got me to realize some of the flaws with the games in general, but I don't know. I don't know. Makoto tries to take you to jail. Yeah, I know, right? And people, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, okay, whatever, her part of the team. I know she has to be part of the team as being part of the team. But people are saying that it's like, no, it's a good thing that you nearly jeopardized the entire mission by trying to go find Kaneshiro for no reason. It's like, Anne, don't tell her she did the right thing. What are you talking about? No, it was a good thing you did that, Makoto. Or the fact that, yeah, like, Yusuke did just straight up try and get Anne naked. Like, no, it's just... I mean, I know she gets sexually harassed in every single one of the arcs, constantly, by everybody. Oh, God, there was that one scene in the Royal where they added where Yoshizawa, just in the middle of Shibuya, just somebody grabbed her arm and was like, hey, give me your number. And it's like, Christ. I thought that they would probably tone this down for the Royal, but actually it's gotten even worse. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. The talk of evil people being the issue and no talk about systematic problems of society gives a real neo-lib vibe. I mean, you know, we had also talked about that in one of the recent episodes where it's just like, are we really expecting that the Phantom Thieves are going to alter society by taking in 5 high-profile criminals? And my response was, yeah, of course, because that's how this game works. It's like somehow these jabronis who people literally don't even believe existed prior to this point are going to change society. But again, it's like if it was just a 5-hour fairy tale, that would be more believable. It's not, though. It's a 100-hour game where you have so much time to look over every bit of each one of the details of everything that happens in the game. But you already know that. Even the cat. Yeah, was that a bit that happened at the end of the Madarame saga where Morgana tried to look up her dress? I didn't say anything about that, but is that what happened? Is that actually like what happened? Like that's kind of what looked like what happened, but I want to give the game the benefit of the doubt at that because that's so reprehensible that I didn't want to believe it happened. Oh yeah, you know, I talked a lot about how it's just like if they actually had Joker commit a crime and like it was a real crime, something that was not completely defensible, like in every single way, That it's like, that would be a much more interesting sort of... but of course, then it's like, how could you possibly have stuff where you're talking about changing the hearts of criminals, and then the only reason to do that is purely for the sake of like spite against the man in society, if Joker actually did something wrong. How could you have... It's like that sort of like subtext would just become text at that point, right? Doc, it's an RPG, never give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't. There's just a certain point where it's like, I just don't even want to talk about this anymore. For example, the, everything with Shiho. That was something that it's like I almost genuinely wanted to like cut out of my commentary on it, cut out from the episode last time, because I'm just like, please don't make me relive this bullshit again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. In XC2, the grandpa character suggests the female go into prostitution to pay off their debt. In Kaneshiro's palace, Shadow Kaneshiro suggests that Makoto goes into... Well, he implies that Makoto goes into prostitution to pay off her debt. Just endure it! Persona 5! That was also something that they hinted at with Sai's conversation with Makoto, you know, which was, I believe, one scene before she just kind of, apropos of nothing, say that she fucking hates Makoto. Oh, God. What a game. It's so sleazy. And not even in a fun way. I mean, at best we get, like, the Kawakami scenes, which seem like they might be kind of sleazy in a fun way. There, at least everybody's down with it. Oh, man. Oh, Persona 5. The feel-bad game of the year. Do they take him down for righteousness or self-preservation? Both. I don't know if you know this, but every single villain goes down maybe at the start for righteousness, but then it immediately turns into self-preservation. That is a very consistent thing in that game. Like they don't, it's very, you gotta get that like artificial time limit in there somewhere. So we gotta have Makoto go and literally like try and confront Kaneshiro by herself, just so we can get another arbitrary time limit on the entire thing. Woof. It's pretty dire how there is that very selfish component to everything that the Phantom Thieves do. Oh yeah, it's piece of smuggling time. Just done that. Get a little bit of levity in that game after all. There's not enough. We gotta have, you know, comedy scenes with talking cats in between people, just like the most heinous assumptions that you can make about like sexual assault possible. Oh God. Oh, you know what? I'm done streaming right now. It's too much. We're just going right into Persona 5 talk. So good night, everybody. It's been a time. Woof! What a stream. Stop making me reflect. Stop making me reflect so much on Persona 5. I am just, that game is driving me to actual madness. Kawakami is the only social link until they force it to go into Mementos. Only good social link? I don't know. I liked Ryuji's. There's some good stuff. And it's just like, you know what? Let's just call it for today, because it's like we're clearly falling into the Persona 5 hole, and I can't go down there too much. We can't keep going down there. Time limit could have been organic for needing to keep people talking, to keep the positive change on society consistent. Or, you know, there could have just been that they just, that it's like we actually were trying to do stuff for the good of for, you know, to actually try to save people. Like maybe it wasn't always us that were going to be the people that were going to be affected by the villain, but it was going to be somebody else, that it's like you were doing it for the sake of Nakanohara or the sake of Yusuke instead of just seriously to save your own hide every single time. It's like, but everything needs to revolve around the Phantom Thieves. That's just how it works. You can't have something have emotional impact without it involving the Phantom Thieves in one way. That would be absurd. If you're disliking P5 now, wait for Haru's arc. Oh boy. I hear that Haru's arc, at least from what little I know about that, is that it's also partially Morgana's arc. So maybe it won't be bad. No, you're already saying it's going to be bad. We've already talked about it in the series. I was just like, my expectations for that game are 0, and yet it still manages to disappoint me. Bleh. Oh, the Rampage Knights run? We can do that real quick. Sure. Why not? For at least... or how about just Nethack? I did say that we were going to do Nethack. You wouldn't like what will happen in the Futaba and Haru arcs? But everybody loves Futaba. How can she be bad, too? Oh, boy. Well, I did say I was going to do some Nethack, so let's do some Nethack. Also, I'm going to guess that it's probably going to be the Futaba arc next and then the Haru arc, if I was going to take any sort of guess. I mean, people like her. And like I said, no, not that. Please ignore my entire screen. Yeah, people like Futaba. And I do think that a lot of the individual character arcs, like the major characters, are pretty strong. You did not see anything. You just saw my Steam page. All right, let's do a little bit of Nethack, sure. I mean, I think I wasn't really getting too much of it. I think that we've hit the point where it's just like we're not really going to be doing too much with the thing anymore. Yeah, Fox? Okay, good. That'll work. All right. Oh, also, as always, I keep forgetting to throw on both of my rings and make sure that's going to be working. All the personas, the fourth dungeon is in the nav, right? The fourth dungeon is in the nav. As of right now, I am just starting Kaneshiro's Palace, which might also be ending it. I don't know if they have one of those arbitrary midway stops like they did in Madarame's Palace. But we'll see. Let's get some Manuel going on here. Hello? All right. Ryuji Morgana fight between arcs will make Rant Doc for days. Oh, no. The one thing I like is the dynamic between Ryuji and Morgana. It's the only thing that feels like a real arc that's going on, where they kind of hate each other even though they work with each other. That's kind of fun. That's like a good dynamic. Like, that's a good dynamic. What did they do? Oh, no. Please don't screw that up. I want to... Ah, damn it. Because the dynamic between Morgana and Ryuji is like the only thing... What do we got here? The dynamic between Morgana and Ryuji is the closest thing that we have between like the main character and Ryuji. Oh, that's gonna suck. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh boy, oh boy. Of course, let's be honest here. Of course, Persona 5 is gonna disappoint me. When does it not? What's the name of the song? This is Manuel/Tiger. Since people were looking for more, well, here I'll just go get like Eurobeat. 3-hour Eurobeat, Super Eurobeat Ultra Mix. Hell yeah, dude. Anyway, stupid. Oh, boy. Man, you got me really on Persona 5, and it usually doesn't take too much to get me on Persona 5, but that was really on Persona 5 there. Like, damn, dude. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Anyway. Tell us about Nethack pudding farming. I never did pudding farming. That's, That was kind of absurd. But anyway, yeah, it's like what you do to do that is you need to have a, an iron... Nope, it ate it. You need to have an iron weapon. If you strike a black pudding with an iron weapon, it will split into multiple black puddings. And everything that spawns in Nethack has a chance of dropping some sort of item. So you can basically infinitely create puddings and then just get all of their loot over time. But that does mean that you will be spending, like, maybe literally hours just killing black puddings over and over. It's fine. Okay. I didn't actually mean to do that. I meant to hit, like, L and M. Make sure that I don't accidentally, Ooh, slippery. Of course, I want to keep my cloak and magic resistance. That's just a good idea. Explain the infinite pudding again? Okay, so there is an enemy called the black pudding. You can get a very consistent spawn on it if you find an item that usually spawns in the dungeon called a sink. By kicking that over and over, there's a bunch of different events that can happen, but one of them is to spawn up an enemy called a black pudding, which is just a, I mean, it's like a early mid-game-ish level ooze that has quite a bit of health, but has the unique ability to be able to, split when struck with an iron weapon. If you strike with an iron weapon, it will turn into 2 black puddings, and I believe have, I don't know, some amount of, like, some percentage of health compared to the original black pudding's health that it had. Basically, you can use this if you use, like, a rusty can opener, for example, and you wield that as a weapon. You can use that to infinitely spawn black puddings, and every enemy in Nethack has the ability to drop an item. So what you can do is you can spawn infinite puddings and conceivably get infinite items from it. It sucks, though, because you are literally just pressing, like, attack enemy over and over and over and over. It's not a fun thing to do, but it is a way to cheese out the game. The devs have even said that it's like, the punishment for doing black pudding farming is that you are black pudding farming, because it's not fun. Ugh. Yeah. It's a bad experience, but the punishment is just that you're doing it. Might as well use the rusty sword. A rusty can opener does even less damage. Good. Nethack's kind of boring to me. Gonna go watch Fecal Funny highlights or something and have fun with that. I still gotta go catch up on Meme House. You're taking away all the fun the game can offer you. I mean, if you're really struggling to beat the game, it is a strategy. It's a bad strategy. Ooh, what do we got here? I mean, I couldn't possibly afford anything, though. And what's down here? Oh, just bronze mail. Hiking boots. Hiking boots. Those probably won't be too, bad to wear. Yeah, +0. Get a little bit of extra armor class out of it. Seems good. Seems all right. You can exploit our game if you wish, but the suffering will be you exploiting our game. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's not actually taking any sort of fun away from the game. If you really want to do it, go for it. But no, don't actually eat that one. Sort of balancing that I can get behind. Why did I do that? Don't melee puddings. Oh, slime mold. Oh, by the way, I need to Yes, okay. H, yes. Set fruit to what? Hey, what do you want to see it? What do you want the fruit to be? Didn't know Lamborghini made SUVs. I think they do, which is questionable. Meatloaf? Well, like a bat out of hell. Yeah, I got this. No, shouldn't that slime mold have been replaced with that name now? I don't know. To be honest, I never really mess around with those settings too much in the game. Maybe I gotta go like refresh the. Oh man! Oh, nice. Not bad. Also do have a extra healing, worst comes to worst. So I do need to remember that. Okay, that's a food ration, and I will take that. Oh, I want to die of starvation as always, because that's, as Sonic would say, no good. All right, Lamborghini, I've had enough of you. Should go see if I can dip into the mine, possibly. What was your win rate when you could play the game? I could beat it like actually pretty consistently. I did several runs in a row. I think it was like 5 or something in a row at one point in time, and then I was just like, okay, I gotta stop playing this game. I have played this game too much. I'm just gonna wait here for a second. Get up to like level, I don't know, something. Let's say get up to level 4 and then book it on out of here. Take that. Gnome Lord and regular dwarf. Okay. Might try to melee. Okay. Yeah, that works. These guys just clown car in here anyway, so it's cool. Hey, cool. I'll take that, and I'll take that. Yeah. Give me all these things. The Lamborghini Ubu. Like, it's been a while. One of the things that really helps out when you're playing this game is being able to recognize, like, what are the really threatening enemies that you need to run away from, and what are the ones that you can... Can you follow me? Okay, good. Yeah, like, what are the really threatening enemies you need to run away from? What are the enemies that aren't? And that's basically the major knowledge that I've lost with time, that I need to be able to, like, re-get used to if I'm going to be getting good at this game. Like, I didn't remember that the Queen Bee is a real force to be reckoned with even at this level, or even at like level 8 or something. And that's the major thing. But it's like everything else, like knowing what to wish for, knowing what items are important to be carrying around with me, kind of like knowing the ticks and trips of being able to like get the most out of getting like altars. It's like that stuff I remember pretty well. So all I gotta do is get used to that, and it should be good. Also, like how long you should be waiting in an area and stuff like that. Remember how to do Sokoban? The trips and ticks. That's one. Does the color affect what each symbol means? Like the green G is different from the red G? Usually colors that are like brighter or darker are more threatening than colors like that are just beige or, you know, like on your basic RBG scale. Capital letters and especially symbols tend to be more threatening than, you know, just like your run-of-the-mill sort of enemies. And they usually like have something to do with whatever well, you're doing like any sort of teleportation, etc. Whatever. But it's like, yeah, each different color does mean a different type of enemy. So, for example, the dark blue characters that I'm going to be seeing here mean that they're a lord. Purple means they're a king or queen. And like the regular beige ones are just... melee you death. But yeah, like brighter colors are more threatening. You just remember that, I'd say, more than anything else. Like ampersands are demons, and that's a problem if I see those, except for maybe like imps. Imps I can deal with. Those things are pretty non-threatening. Letter is a family of enemies, yes. So, like, for example, all capital Z's are zombies. All capital G's are gnomes. Lowercase L is a leprechaun, and there's only one kind of thing. Yeah, ampersands are demons, and that can be anywhere from, like, an imp, your basic imp, all the way up to the Demogorgon, a master of one of the planes of chaos, an actual, literal demon god. It's, if you see that guy, don't mess around with him. It's very unlikely you're going to see that guy, though. He is basically the most threatening character in the entire game. But they can also be, like, greater demons and stuff like that. That can cast some pretty nasty spells and summon enemies and stuff like that. It's Demogorgon. You can actually look it up on, like, Wikipedia. It's a very famous, enemy in Dungeons and Dragons. Ah! No idea. Probably acid, but I'm not gonna mess around with that. Okay. Homunculus, just fine. Ever played Dwarf Fortress? No, not really. I mean, to be honest, I've never really been a huge fan of, like, city builders and stuff like that, of which, you know, I could play adventure mode, but hey, come on. Something like Nethack, a game that focuses entirely on the RPG aspect, I think does it a little bit better. There are also other games, like I've never beaten Hangman before, that I would probably do before I did that. Still, I mean, I have watched other people play that. I mean, we were actually just talking about Joel earlier. He does some pretty good, key and a chest, right? He does some pretty good Dwarf Fortress streams. Would recommend that, dude. Unlock chest, yeah. Gems, the thing is, gems are a real grab bag unless you have some sort of way to realistically identify them. Because in reality, most of them are probably just colored glass. So it doesn't really matter too much if you pick them up. They're basically worthless. But hey, worst comes to worst, if I really do need some money, I'll maybe go back and try to remember that, pick it up. Okay. Don't know where the rest of the stuff is. What do the colors mean? Oh, well, for example, the color of the thing above me is usually something that is metallic. So you'll see that being like grates in walls, for example, or that item, which is a tin. Not everything is like a consistent color, but, you know, stuff that is like, you know, like I said, like very bright colored usually means that it has some sort of like larger threat associated with it. Things that are like symbols as opposed to, like, mostly letters are characters, are mobs in one way or another. Ah, there we go. But like other things are items that you find on the ground and stuff like that. If you're like interested in specific items, I did do like a primer episode on Nethack. Come on, you should be able to destroy that in melee. Did you do a primer episode on Nethack on the YouTube channel? Are keys universal? Yes. I believe it is just a skeleton key. I think if it's cursed, ooh, that might be a problem if they weren't like literally throwing a bunch of garbage at each other. Idiots. Whatever, I have see invisible. Doesn't matter. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Because I know where you guys are coming from. These guys are just clown covering their way in here. I mean, I do have to set up auto pickup for gold, but no. What is that? I think that's an orc shaman. Light blue usually means shaman. Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. How does everything have to be cursed? Anyway. Hey, meatloaf. Cool. Wanted to make invisible? Might as well. I should... No, don't eat the tripe ration. That is dog food, and you don't like that. I know you don't like that. I keep trying to make you like it, but that is leading to me getting, like, blinded because you're passing out and vomiting all over the place. Bah. I just like how complex of a simulation everything in DF is. Yeah, it is. Like the amount of detail put into everything is very impressive. I will definitely give the developer that. I don't think all of it meshes together super well. I don't. That guy's not like too much of a programmer, or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But it's like things are kind of like a little bit ramshackle, but it still works together in a very impressive way. It's very. There's a lot of complexity, and I can appreciate that. I think that's cool. That said, again, not really a huge fan of like simulation type of stuff. Oh, dog, don't do it to me. Can't eat that. Really don't want to eat that. Growth is okay. I could probably take it out. I'm gonna close this though, just in case there's no one coming. Oh no, the dog. I guess I could have probably like offered it one of my rations or something, but to be honest, I already abandoned a cat in this run. Like, really gonna be too... No use crying over spilt dog blood. That's what I say. What happens if you eat domestic animals? I believe you lose luck or you anger your god. Either one of those are not preferable situations, so I don't want to do it. However, if the dog is hostile to me, at least I don't get any sort of penalties for fighting it, so... Spell hits it? It's what, though? Oh, it's a water nymph. Great. There goes my stealth. Why not both? It might be both. To be honest, again, that's one of those things where it's like, I do know something bad happens, but I don't remember the particulars. There's a lot of this game I do remember. Water nymph. Nymphs are characters that will steal stuff from you. Basically, on hit, they try to steal an object that you have on your person. And that is annoying. Because depending on what they steal, that can be bad. For example, they stole a ring off my finger. Stupid imps. Actually, wait, I do have Make Invisible. I'm just going to use that right on myself. Yeah, there we go. It's S. It's S to go self. Do they give it back? I mean, they don't give it back, but they drop it. Like water nymphs do, and like woodland nymphs, any sort of nymphs, once you kill them, will drop all of their objects. And they will also steal stuff that will make them over-encumbered and like unable to run away from you if they pick the wrong thing from your inventory. It's pretty great. But, you know, that's something that, yeah, meatloaf juice. That might be Potion of Sea Invisible. That might be Potion of Fruit. I don't know. There's a couple different options. Suddenly fall asleep. That's okay. I'm in a pretty safe area right now. Nobody is here trying to attack me. So... Oh no, that's a neutral bat. There's no reason to attack enemies if they're not hostile to you. Bats are also kind of hard to hit. So... Human zombie. Hey. People remind me of this last time I streamed it. It's like, you do actually have to advance your skills and stuff. I totally forgot about advance. Human corpse also, like I was saying. Hey, nice. Cool. Cannibalism also frowned upon by your god and society. So don't do that. Don't do that. I know, pretty wacky. But also, you know, all zombies... Just do it. But also, all zombies always drop... all zombies always drop... whatever. Probably another one of the zombies. All zombies always drop tainted food. So you don't want to eat that if you don't have to. Leveling up your skills? Well, you'd think that would just happen automatically, to be honest, but no. Hate yellow lights. If you hit them, they explode and blind you, and that's annoying, especially if you don't have, like, you know, good stuff. Can Stim steal Cursed Worn items? They can. They can also steal stuff like the Load Stone, the cursed stone that jumps into your inventory when you walk over it, that just exists to be very, very, very heavy. And nymphs can steal that from you, and then they'll be over encumbered, and then you can just whack them with your quarterstaff until they die. It's pretty funny when it happens. But you know, there's also a whole thing where it's just like, you shouldn't be in a position where you have the lodestone in the first place, but if you do, hey, it works. It is a strategy. I mean, also stuff like succubi or incubi, when they are seducing you, will also take off cursed items, which is pretty nice, because they tried to disrobe you, of course. If you have enough charisma, I think you can resist them, but also, you know, usually if you're trying to bait out sex for... Okay, thanks. If you're trying to bait out sex for levels, yeah, you're probably in a safe position to just take off your armor anyway. It's fine. Oh, that's a statue of a mummy. Whatever. Hey, it's free levels, man. Nethack has sex mechanics? Yeah, it sure does. You can also lose levels doing that too. But losing a level is actually not that bad, because you, if you lose a level, you are 1 EXP from getting back to the same level as before. Oh, you don't just get EXP, you get a level. You just go all the way more up to the next level if you have an enjoyable experience. It's fun. Yeah, take both of these things and then take this box out of the way. Okay, well, I just want to take this box and get it out of here so that I know exactly where the stuff is. There we are. Okay, EXP equals sex? Yes, because you had a good experience. Hey, they did that exact same gag in, like, OG Mother 1 Earthbound 0. Hey. Well, now it's done. Dead. It's done. It's done. It's done and dead. Sokoban? Or no, I fell down a... Oh, no, it is Sokoban. But I also fell down a pit. So I gotta go find the stuff on. I don't want to. You're forcing my hand, dog. I mean, you can have the succubus enjoying it more than you, and you feel drained, and that's how you lose experience, because it drains a level from you. That's how it works. Stealing the only about imps and succubi, stealing the only item that protects you from some other item that kills you instantly. Oh yeah, there's a few of those sort of things. What I'm wearing right now, the Cloak of Magic Resistance, that will protect against like beams of death, which are instant kills if you do not have something to resist it. I mean, there's a legendary character that we were talking about in one of the previous streams called the Gnome with a Wand of Death, where it's like characters can spawn with wands, and if you get very unlucky, it will spawn with a Wand of Death, which will instantly end your run. It's pretty great. It's not a common thing that happens, but it can happen. Because usually you just find a gnome, and they're like one of the weakest characters that you can possibly fight in a... Bah! Something. Just, you know what? Get me out of here. And zap yourself once. Just take a meatloaf. That was a yummy meatloaf. Also eat the slime mold. Anyway. Guess it doesn't apply retroactively. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, I did say earlier that like the Demogorgon very famous due to Stranger Things. I never actually saw Stranger Things, so I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna look for more of those potions later on then. Don't even. Don't you even. Because I know that thing can rot my armor, which is bad. Okay. There we go. Should probably be enough. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm not going to make the mistake of eating this leprechaun this time. I'll get it next time. Might also be worth taking a crossbow with me for a little bit of range, but I'm kind of going all in on quarterstaves. It's fine. I should also be going in on daggers, though, too, because that's like your first gift that you get from stuff. Dude, you absolutely have to watch it. Season 1 and 3. There's a Season 3? Oh, jeez. Leprechauns are more than my biscuits. Anyway, what's this? It's friendly. No, it's not. There we are. Candy bar. Sure. I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wait for the leprechaun to like come near me again, and then I'm gonna hit it with big spells. Ah, it's gone. Oh boy, that kitten. Oh, I fell in a pit. I was thinking it's just like, man, that kitten really did a number. Come on now. Anyway, like literally that was like some great slapstick going on, but also not really doing too good for me. Season 2 was low-key ass, but it's necessary for the plot. I mean, it's, you know me though. I'm somebody who is always down with, hey, I got more dex, cool. Or maybe I just got recovered from falling in a pit. Either way, it's good. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I play a lot more video games than I do watch like television, so gotta like go do that eventually. Obviously, also listening to a lot of music and reading books and stuff like that, but that's because those are free, basically. Just like the Season 3 felt like a return to the kids versus bad guys, where Season 2 as kids started teaming up with scientists as an us against the world. Oh man. Like, as we talked about with Persona 5, that sort of plotline can break bad pretty quickly. Not like Breaking Bad, though, which is definitely not a man against society. Or, well, it was, but not in that way. Okay, come on. Is there a werewolf around here? And it just says wolf corpse. It could be a werewolf summoning a bunch of stuff, and Alex, as a character, has been, like, super terrible about not transforming into were creatures. Look, if there's one thing that I would put on her resume, on her, like, quarterly review, it would be not good at not transforming into carnivorous mammals. Okay, I'm just gonna spell. I do have the potion of extra healing if things once again break bad. I'm kind of hoping that it'll be okay. Plus, the budget for Season 3 villain was way high and the effects are pretty entertaining. Hey, that's always good. That's always good to hear, because it's like, I do know Stranger Things, like, people, that was the talk of the town for a while, so it would kind of suck if they nixed their budget on it. Okay, I feel like I should be able to continue on from here. These leprechauns. Oh, Kobold Shaman, whatever. The most annoying thing about Kobold Shamans is that they have so many messages that you gotta get through. Ooh, Rope Golem. Should probably watch out for... Yeah, let's spell. Okay. Spell for dealing with Rope Golems is... Stop it! I'm out of here. Screw this. Winter Wolf. Wow, it's all the wolves today. Whew. Okay, you know what? This calls for this. Okay. A Raven Corpse. That's why I was blinded. Max really likes BDSM and furries. You know, it's furries. I don't know about BDSM. Already did a series on Bloodstained. It was a stream series. It was partially posted and partially unlisted, so you can go find it if you want. Eventually, I just ended up throwing a bunch of lasers at everything, which is pretty fun. Well. Drop a corpse, by the way. Thank you. Plate mail? Huh. Probably shouldn't be burdening myself with plate mails. Even if it is crystal plate mail, I don't know if it's worth it. Stop that. You too. It's always hard to see dark blue on this monitor, but that's a dwarf. Nope, that's not what I meant. Dwarf lords are resisting it, eh? Not for long. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about my health, so... Yeah, bag. Put a cloak. Rocks for some reason. I guess it was gonna throw them at me, but yeah, it didn't really get too much of a chance now, did it? Okay. Oh, it's a rope golem again. Yeah, there's the BDSM again. Anyway, stupid rope golems. Those things can also kill you pretty easy. Don't want to underestimate them. Choking is an instant death sort of thing, which is, for example, why I'm not putting on this amulet right now until I get some sort of identification. In fact, let's check it right now. Oh, there was a scroll of Create Monster, which that's okay as far as creation. Is that bad stream playlist still up? Yeah, it should be. I don't know. Fair point on the narrative, though. Oh, the narrative of the this is a charging scroll? I guess throw it on the wand, which is probably not like that one's not a very good one, but hey, I'll take more teleportation. Teleportation is important. Yeah, you're talking about Stranger Things. Okay, I'm gonna wait around here for at least a couple minutes, kind of heal up, because it's been slightly rough, and then I'm gonna go make the trek back into Minetown and hopefully get some good stuff. Maybe hang around the first floor for a little bit and go and sack some enemies, get good with my god, maybe get some cool gifts. You know, some fun stuff. I mostly remember about Bloodstained just arguing about pizza with people, like a lot. I think that was pizza being a sandwich during that era, so look forward to that big question mark. There's a Shrieker. Oh no, that's a violent fungus. Okay. There's no pit there. Oh, it's just an apple. Okay. Eat that. Is this really considered Eurobeat? This is more like DDR music. This is not a sandwich, it's a deconstructed taco. It's an open-faced sandwich. Oh no, are we going to have this same conversation again? Game Theory has actually dealt with the sandwich questions. Yeah, that sounds about right. Take that. Take that, MatPat. Oh wait, there's a wand here? How did I miss that? Oh, I think actually, I think the monkey probably had it. Monkey. Anyway, let's take a look. This was Sokoban? Was it? I don't actually remember. I'm trying to even think now. By the way, what did Game Theory say? Rock mole digging through the world. Probably gonna find a bunch of junk around here because it's been digging through the walls, as you do. If you're gonna go full on digging in Nethack, stuff piles up, and that stuff being rocks. So, yeah. I guess I'm gonna take the tin. Tins can be kind of annoying to actually open, but also, you know what? Let's dip some potions. I think we're at the point where it's like dipping some potions is not a terrible idea. I also should hopefully be able to deal with problems that arise from messing around with fountains. Feeling of loss. I don't like that. I don't know what that means, but it's probably not good. All right. Still don't know what that means. The Massachusetts State Legislature determined that sandwiches by definition. Oh, yeah, that was really like a school lunch thing. I remember when that happened, and it's just like, okay, come on, guys. My opinion, game theory is kind of overhated, but I don't really enjoy them. I mostly like it due to memery. I don't even think I've ever actually watched any of their stuff. I'm just a big fan of the meme about Sans being Ness, because I'm a terrible person. Is this a ration? Because otherwise it should have probably rotted away at this point in time. Yep. Also give me the money, too. Anything else I can pick up? Nope. Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, try harder than that, nerdlinger. The thong clove shatters from the force of your blow. This is why you don't just pick up and use items that are on the ground. Idiot. Because they're probably cursed. That's just how it goes, man. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, that fox is really booking it. Oh, wait, no, it didn't book it. I got in some sort of trap. There's a thing where Chipotle tried to claim that a Panera couldn't open them in the same mall because they were competition. You know how many legislators said no to that, though? So, yeah, pizza's pizza. What was the percentage of cursed versus uncursed? I'm sure somebody that knows the game better could probably tell you. I just know not to mess around with stuff that might be cursed. Like, don't assume that it's not cursed, because it probably is, basically. Paper Golem. I mean, Paper Golem actually does... Like, that's good. I'll remember that those are there if it comes up. Because you can write your own scrolls. You can also write your own books, too. But, again, you can also just do the same thing like I was doing with dipping stuff and just get that. There we are. Ever played Alona? Nope. I just mostly know about it from JP, so... You know. Ruined means Elven Dagger. Might be something good. Might be, I don't know. As it is, though, I do also want to try to find some sort of, like, mithril armor. So if there's, like, armor that I'm looking over that I didn't see, tell me about it. So many delicious hobbitses. Gnome Corpse, Dagger, Hackamooch. Wait. To be fair, I shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. It's true. Candle? Nice. Can do some stuff with that. Still, you're gonna destroy my boots or something, though. The carrot symbols are traps. What the color mean? Okay, so purple are teleport traps. The like kind of brownish that like all the gnome corpses around me are trap door traps or just holes. Gray are spikes. I think blue are drains health or drains magic. Purple can also be polymorph traps. That's all I remember, though. The colors mean different things, though, yeah. And they can be pretty nasty. Or they can be, like, literally deadly if you find, like, poison traps. Fair. Alright. Sounds good. Control of light, I'll take that. Well, I already kind of got rid of the most bad thing. Pyramidable. Yep, it's a cursed amulet of strangulation. Get that garbage out of the inventory. Kick for good measure, too. That would have killed me if I put it on. Good. All right, speaking of which, there's the whole one right there. And there's the drain one, which just drained out some of my magic. Oh, it's annoying. Looking for Mithril. Looking for Mithril. That shouldn't impede spell. Hey, there we go. Most skilled. That means I should be able to hit real easy with this. Also a pink potion? Where? Okay. There. Pink potion. I think a pink potion. No, not that. Pink potion, please. Get out of here, Shrika. Yeah, I feel healthy. Good. I don't know what that means. I think that's some sort of resistance to something, but I don't remember what. Oh, is it that hard to unpoison yourself? You die immediately. Okay, so there is poison. Poison in this game is works off like D&D poison, which lowers your strength. It is not a damage over time or anything like that. But there is also food poisoning, which is something that will kill you, but you only get by eating rotted corpses. However, then there is also just like poison that damages your health a little bit. That's like eating kobolds. And the worst and most deadly of all poisons are deadly poison. Spike pits have the chance to have their spikes coated in deadly poison, which is instant death without poison resistance. So you really, really want to watch out for those. But sometimes, you know how spike pits work. You don't really have the ability to really watch out for them. Doesn't matter if they resist or not. They're dead. Ooh, spellbook. Pickaxe, this ain't spellbook. Ooh, enhance my spellcasting abilities, please. I would like my spellcasting abilities enhanced, please. Is there spike resistance? I mean, you can have like levitation and stuff. That would count. You can also search around. If you have high enough searching, you will find traps before, just like by walking around before they actually become an issue. But, you know, especially at the start of the game, that doesn't always happen. Come on. Come on. Oh, well, I do want the gold. I actually got some good gold right now, although a lot of it has been taken away via leprechaun-related issues. Alright, I don't really want to stay around on one area for too long. Then tougher monsters start spawning based on your... Come on up here. Okay. Yeah, tougher monsters start spawning based on your level, so you don't really want to stick around in one area for too long, especially because it also starts spawning random enemies like deadly soldier ants. Hey, you got a dex point. Would love ball and chain resistance. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sure. This is a fun group of enemies. I mean, it's fun because it's easy for me to deal with, because Gnome's terrible. Whatever. Ooh, a silver saver. I'll check that one out. Silver does extra damage against demons. It's not a bad idea. And okay, I should be in Mine Town now. Now, no, don't attack Watchmen. Why'd you randomly get Dex? I've been living a healthy lifestyle, which I guess means that I've been walking around a lot and I haven't been over-satiating myself. That's how you get stats in this game, by like training up the individual skills in whatever way. Oh, yeah, I forgot. No, not my... Oh, these are stealth boots. So getting that ring wasn't too bad. What do you like in Nethack over the classic roguelikes? There's sure a lot of different ones. Nethack has so many things you can do. This game is very shenanigan-based, especially as you get a little bit later into it, where it's like there are so many like minute little interactions between things in this that it actually turns it from just your bog standard RPG into a almost like the most amazing puzzle game you'll ever play. It really is one of my favorite games of all time. Something you cannot see yourself. Oh, was that because I zapped myself with a wand? I'm kind of surprised that's still working. Okay, well. I guess I'm going to have a little bit, Get out of here, bugbear. I'm going to have a little bit of a difficult time, you know, entering shops. I'll figure out something, though. I think... okay, I think if you are permanently invisible, what you want to do is you want to get mummy wrappings and invisible man yourself. So, that's fun. Guys, don't dig through the shops. They explicitly tell you not to do that. Alright, let's take a look what's going on here. I do have a key, though, don't I? Well, whatever. I should still be able to enter the shrine. Oh, sorry, is Jack. Gotta respect that guy if nobody else. Where is... Look, there should be... There's like a guaranteed shrine room in here somewhere. I just gotta go find it. Hey, there we go. Ah, dang. It's not actually... Well, whatever. Here's the thing. I can, throw down... Well, I can, throw down a bunch of my stuff and have that tested to see if it is... I didn't mean to throw down literally everything. But, oh, it's a cursed silver saber? Well, forget about that, then. THI, cursed potion called something? Alright, well. And then give me A, B, C. The bag is uncursed, though, so that's something. Did the shopkeepers recognize who was digging through walls, or are they like Spelunky shopkeepers? They thankfully will not. They do. They do. Like, here's the thing. They'll get angry if I do it. They won't get angry if other enemies do it because they're jerks. But, you know, that's how that goes. When is being invisible bad? When shopkeepers won't allow you into their shop because you're invisible. It's as simple as that. Here, some other unlucky monster can pick that garbage up. I'll throw this down, too. What do we got here? Oh, plus smoky potion. What do you got? Oh, it's potion levitation. Hey! Get out of here. Quit trying to... Well, the enemies can't actually attack me inside of here, I believe, so... Oh, that was a potion of full healing. Potions of full healing are really great because what do curses do? It depends on what they're on. Usually cursed objects you just find on the ground, cursed like equipment, means that the items are like minus enchantments. Like that's probably like a -3 dagger or a -3 saber or something like that, which means that it's not going to be very good. It's going to have a pretty big penalty to actually hitting enemies. However, there are also stuff like, for example, cursed scrolls might do lessened effects of what they do, or they might actually do the opposite effect of what they do. For example, a scroll of genocide, which I got in the first episode of Nethack that I was playing, will completely remove a type of monster from the game, but if it's a cursed scroll of genocide, it will summon like 10 of that monster to your location. And there's just a bunch of stuff like that. Cursed scrolls of remove curse will curse your items. Cursed healing. I think just cursed healing does less healing. Like cursed candles don't last as long. cursed pickaxes might fall out of your hands. You might just be unable to grab onto them. Slip right out of your grip. There's a bunch of different things. You don't want things to be cursed. Usually. Sometimes that can be a good thing. Maybe you want a cursed scroll of genocide so that you can get a bunch of beneficial monsters next to you. For example, wraiths. If you eat a wraith corpse, that gives you a level. So you reverse genocide wraiths, and now you can get a bunch of levels just by eating their corpses. Like I said, there's a lot of fun shenanigans you can do. And that's a were-rat. Please get out of the way before I get were-ratted. Teleportation. I don't want to get were-ratted. Not again. What about cursed potions? Same with scrolls, lesser or opposite effect. Yep. I mean, in fact, like one of the most interesting interactions that you can have is with a potion of level gain. And as I'm sure you can probably guess, level gain just makes you gain a level. A cursed potion of level gain makes you float up to the previous dungeon level. It's pretty fun. You can actually use that to your advantage, but needless to say, you usually just want to take a level gain. Most of the time. Well, anyway, kind of a bust going in there. And blessed items, yeah, blessed also does exist, and you can get that by throwing an item onto an altar of your god. And if you're in good graces with your god, please be in good graces with your god. Otherwise, they're not going to want to bless stuff for you. They will bless it, and then you can also get like blessed. Oh, what's like that? No, I can't. I'm still levitating. Forgot about that. If you take water, which is what I created by creating those clear potions, by dipping potions into fountains, you can get those to become holy water. And by dipping items into... Let's try what's in the tin. I guess. Ooh, that's not good. No, I still can't reach the ground because I drank that one potion. Oh, is there a reason not to read the Siam spellbook? No, there's no reason not to. Let's see what it is. Oh, well, there is when I'm getting attacked by stuff. Giant ants, whatever. No. Cast spell. You're too impaired. Am I still stunned? That's fine. Stupid fried bats. Okay, fine. They're just gonna leave then. Why am I not getting... Okay, finally. Actually, you know what? This is... Yep. Sorry, Toph. I didn't want to, but you know how it goes sometimes. Alright, let's just eat one of these things. Ants are one of the most deadliest enemies. Soldiers' ants are ones that can appear early in the game, will poison you, are very tiny, so they're difficult to hit. There's a lot of reasons why they're the most deadly things in the game. Ants here, I was stunned because I ate bats. And, you know, just also many things that are happening right now. Okay, I'm no longer levitating. Good. Eat it. Eat it good. Now then. Now, I should also be able to put this on. It's uncursed. I don't know what it does, but, is that like a ring of gain constitution or something? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. All right. Learning the symbols. Oh, in Nethack, there's actually a, you got nethack.exe, which is what I'm playing, but you also get Nethack W, which, has tiles, which, no. Stupid water nymph, still here. Struggling to see me, though, because I am invisible. Okay, well, paper golem, whatever. I do have my... That would probably also be why I wasn't really doing too much to those ants. I forgot to after I dropped my stuff, I forgot to re-equip it back up. Anyway. I'm just like, hey, with the current amount of stuff that I got going on here, I should be able to actually hit... I should be able to kill, like, that paper golem within a couple strikes, but it's because I was punching it to death. Alright, then, anyway. Ah, what's wrong with tiles? I guess if you're a nerd, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, no, my cat! It went feral, and then I had to kill it. Oh, well. Anyway. Oh, no! Anyway. Hello, Boss Omel. Now, it's a bad idea maybe to be waiting around for enemies to spawn in here, but I want to get in good grace with my god. I already had to pray with them once. And I do have a bunch of food rations. This is dungeon level 1, so I don't really want to leave through the thing. What happens if you go up? You just leave the dungeon. That's it. And then the game's over. Yeah. There's some stuff here. Dog ear dispellable. Okay. I'll try it. It's unlikely this is going to kill me. Oh, levitation. That's really important. Anyway. Hey, nice. Some extra stats. I want to kind of wait around for enemies to spawn, but I also don't really want to wait around for too long. Because, again, enemies are going to be getting tougher. I'm like a decent level as of right now. Grid bug? Yeah, and that's not... Grid bugs don't drop corpses. Is the sleep spell any good? Yes, if you can actually nail it. Sleep spell obviously does not work on anything that does not have the ability to sleep, so like blobs and whatnot, but, do Wisdom and Charisma? Wisdom, I think, gives me less chance to fail casting a spell the higher I have it, as long as I also have the levels, too. Charisma, I think, gives you cheaper prices at shops. It's not very good. You. Hate these leprechauns. It's not the same leprechaun, but it might as well be. Yeah, some sort of trap there, too. Anyway. Come on. I got an altar to talk here, but I don't have, like, you know, the ability to summon up monsters myself. That's a spell I might be able to get later. Is there an overworld? There is not. If you want to play something like that, I would highly suggest Adom, which is a very fun game that I have also that I have also beaten before. Got an ultra ending in that one. Okay. Prepare to meet my god, my maker. Don't eat leprechaun corpses. I made that mistake last time. It gives you telepatitis, which is bad. Nah. Stupid thing. Not even worth sacrificing to the gods. Tome? I mean, I've tried to play a decent amount of Angband before. I'm just going to go right now, see if I might be able to find something else down here. I played a decent amount of Angband, but never really got too far in it. That game's pretty difficult, so I never really tried out Tome because that one's also pretty kind of difficult to learn. That one doesn't have an overworld either, but, you know, lets you escape from the succubus after not satisfying her. Or incubus in this case. Alright, well, I'm going to go find, like, some scrolls of create monster or a wand of that or something. In fact, maybe I'll go check that right now. I'll do a little bit of testing around with my various wands that I have. Go find a big open area to make sure that it's not going to bounce directly into my face. But aside from that, yeah, here. Okay, wand of teleportation, Want to make invisible. Don't know what that did. That's a wand of digging. Okay, good, good. You like that? Again, also a nice thing to be able, because you can just dip on down to the next level of the dungeon. After all, the mazes of menace are large, and you can also always just point a wand of digging at the floor if, say, you don't have anything else to save you. It's not a great idea, but yeah. Film has an overworld, but not the most exciting, but a few interesting events. Yeah, Adam, I think, is always pretty fun because you can do some weird stuff on the overworld there. Go bait out getting a bunch of quicklings to attack you for big fastness gain. Wasn't enough to kill it? This thing is just a ball of light. Whatever. I'm out of here. I do still have rations, but I only have so many rations after all. Waiting around. I mean, the entire point of the hunger system is to... Oh, yes. Okay. This Winter Wolf Cub is an eclectic character, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna wait for it to show up. Okay. I can take a couple things. I can also take this. Nope, I didn't get it. I couldn't remember if I maybe got like a little bit of frost resistance from that. Would have been okay. I'm just saying. But no. Okay. ADOM is something I want to get more. Is something I want to get more into. I only tried it for a short while. There's some fun stuff with it. Like I said, I got an ultra ending in that game, and I guess brown pudding doesn't rot. Cool. Got an ultra ending in that game, and that was pretty fun. I would, again, much like with Nethack, would highly suggest just looking up a wiki or a guide. ADOM comes with its own guidebook, after all, and it's like, there's a lot of things that are pretty difficult to figure out if you don't do that. Get out of here. Okay. Got a spellbook of polymorph here last time. Yeah, sorry, Oracle, but I need this more than you need statues. Nothing. Dang. Oh boy. Out of here, you. At least I didn't get absorbed by it. Also, I've seen that Android game, Pixel Dungeons, and that took a lot of inspiration from Nethack. I don't know anything about it. I can tell you. I do have a key, right? Yeah. Kicking down a door is for free, of course, but as you know, kicking does cause a lot of sound, so it's not really something that you want to do a lot. By the way, you can obviously tell right now what I was talking about of just getting like used to the game again. It's like all these runs are already going much better. Like we're actually getting to places, and you're actually like starting to see me explore around rather than just beefing it a couple runs into, a couple turns into every single run. It's a lot more fun when you actually know how to play the game. I'm still a little bit hesitant about booking it down too deep into the dungeon, but also, what are you going to do? Sometimes you need to. I love... just what I love, more learning curves. The Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup was fun learning it. I never won a game yet, though. You know, I'm going to actually say right now that you bring up Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, it's like learning Risk of Rain right now reminds me a lot of when I learned Stone Soup, which I probably enjoyed playing that game a lot more, but it took like 100 hours for me to get anywhere in it. It's a very, like, good God, that might be like the hardest game I've ever played. I did eventually wrest the Orb of Zot out from the Realm of Zot, so hey, I can at least be proud of that. But it's like, man, Yeah, you're making me like flash back to that right now, and it's like, woof, what a. Ooh. All right, what do we got? Invisible to others, poison. Oh, I am poison resistant. So I guess the ring I have is poison resistance. Good. Or no, maybe it's slow digestion? Still, good to know. Good to know. Slow digestion is not bad for a wizard who, like I said, uses satiation to cast spells. Of course, I don't want to be satiated for too long then, now that I know about it, because, yeah. God, it's like, oh. It's a lot of hours. That game is very difficult. And of course, I was using a wiki the entire way because, come on. I actually avoid playing roguelikes and roguelites altogether because they eat too much time. I'd like to, but, you know, hey. It's what the people want to see. But I do also. I love this game. I love this game. Yeah. Gross. Love this game. Can't seem to think straight. Yep. Getting stunned because of gross vomiting eggs. Uh-oh. That's Queen Ant. Oh, that was a Queen Bee. I actually hit it and killed it. And I've done that before, right? Well, whatever. I should have enough, abilities right now to be able to actually take on these things with, like, my current spell set and everything. It's a little bit rough. I don't really want to get poisoned by them, but, well, that's just the price of doing business, you know? There is a hive on this floor, though. That's what that means. Taking care of the queen is very good to see, though. Come on. Killer bees, like the other stuff, very hard to hit. Okay. I mean, part of the why I'm excited to see you play Control is because it's so different from the usual content. I'm excited to do that. I mean, there was, I was saying before that it's like there was like I think one of my favorite games that I played so far is Darksiders, just because that was so different from the usual fare. And I like that. I think that's you know, okay. Here's the thing. I don't know. Also, do you think you could do Control as a stream series and put the VODs up on YouTube? Do you want me to? I don't actually remember. You were the one that suggested it, right? So, I mean, if you want me to, stream series are easier to do than YouTube series. The plan, of course, is that if you suggest a game to force me to play... Whoops. If you suggest a game to force me to play, that it's like I will do a YouTube series. But if you want me to do a stream series, I will. I came across a good run a few times, but usually I get overconfident and suffered for it. Slightest error in judgment and died. Look, here's the thing. On the winning run that I had, for Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, I was going to die on the 5th area of the Realm of Zot. The 5th area of the Realm of Zot. That's end game. Because I got too overconfident, and I got myself inside of a million different enemies at once, and I was gonna die. But what happened was that because I was an Emelex Zoba adherent, I was able to use my deck of dungeons to instantly create a trap, a teleportation trap, and then I jumped right in that, was able to teleport away, and miraculously survived, and that was the winning run. So it's like, God, it can go so bad even in very late game. Something like Nethack, you're basically invincible by late game. But that game, Christ, that was end game. That was the final level of the game. Oh boy. Also, hey Astro. Sorry, I was regaling people with tales of roguelikes here. Well, welcome to the stream. We had a fun Risk of Rain session earlier where I descended into madness after people brought up Persona 5 too much again. And now we're having actually like a pretty decent run in Nethack. It's going pretty good. I'm like actually super satisfied with this right now. A little bit worried because I am going up against an army of bees. But yeah. This is a very tame stream. It could be worse. It could be worse. True. Hey, what's opening this door? If it was invisible, I would know, because I have seen invisibility. I don't like that. I don't like mystery doors opening. The Forbidden series. It is a very public series on the channel. It's just, I will go off on that series. No! No, you don't! Give me my see invisible back. So I guess that was a monkey. Get out of here, you. That was a monkey that just appeared and tried to get me. Alright. Don't want to eat killer bee corpses, as I'm sure you can probably guess they are poisonous. But I did kill a queen bee, which means I should probably be okay to go find the hive. Yep, that's going to be a problem. But it's not too bad. As long as there's not a queen bee in there, should be mostly okay. Now, I don't really want to go start zapping this hive right now. Lunges wildly and misses. I am invisible. I do have to remember that. That is probably really affecting their ability to actually attack me for the most part. Good, good. Yeah, and if you could do... Oh, okay, all right, I have an appointment tomorrow morning, and I have to head off to bed. See you guys later. I was nice hanging out, and if you could do a Controls stream series, I would love that. Yeah, I'll, start it up tomorrow. Sure. We'll do it. First off, I'm down with crossing off another... I'm down crossing off another thing to do on the list. But also, it's like, why not? Streams are just easier for me to do. It's easier for me to do a stream than to do a series. Because I'm so persnickety about how I like doing series and everything that it's like I'll just obsess over it a lot. Ugh. I do have poison resistance. Don't forget about that. Yeah, that's actually why I'm not getting super bad. Yeah. Lumps of royal jelly are very good. Okay. Why are bees marked with an A and not a B? All insects are marked with A's. All insects are A's. Bees are insects, so they are A's instead of B's. Bees are... Lowercase bees are blobs. Uppercase bees are bats. So, they're consistent. They're consistent. Don't get a little bit too overconfident here. Royal jelly is also... Royal jelly is high satiation. I think it also cures poison. It's very low amount of burden. Also, I get to kill all these bees, which I'm pretty happy about, considering I lost a pretty good run the other day to bees. Picking up all this stuff, and also these ones. Oh, this is some sweet stuff, man. I think it also builds strength if you eat it. So, you know, and obviously you get a lot of it here. Yeah, it's good, it's good. I'm happy with this stuff here. Look at all the stuff I'm getting here. Oh, I should be like, what is the horn? I can maybe do something to figure out if that horn is actually something I care about. Because if that's a unicorn horn, that's good. Oh, what? Wait a second. Oh, this is not just any floor. This is the floor that I died on last time. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. One. Okay. So here's the problem. Here's the problem with wait, do I? No, I also lost my cloak in this run too. I forgot. Ah, damn it. Otherwise I would pick it up. Okay. So okay. Bones files. So you will occasionally find a character that died, and you'll find their ghost. And you'll also find their corpse, which has everything they had on them. However, most of this stuff is going to be cursed because, you know, it is a ghost. But still, it's like, I don't remember what was on this character. I'm going to take that. Because if I remember correctly, this quarterstaff is pretty good. This is like a +4 quarterstaff. So even if it is cursed, that's okay. I am 100% okay with taking this cursed quarterstaff. Because I do remember the reason why I got so far into this was because I had such a good weapon. Kobe? Let's see what it is. It's like, that's some good stuff here. It's interesting to see that I actually made it back in here and beat the queen bee that killed one of the previous characters. That's some good stuff. What do we got? What? No, loot box. Without a free hand, that's okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry too much. I mean, I do want to uncurse that. Ooh, what is... Oh, no, I can't cast with this? It's a troll. Ugh. Okay. Well, didn't I kill you? Oh, come on. I think that okay, with the here's the thing. With the ring of slow digestion, which by the way, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to go back up to the first floor. Right. It's still worth it. Pick this up too. I'm going to go back up to the first floor and we're going to do some offering. And I'm going to pray to my god. They're going to give me and they're going to get rid of this damnable curse on me. Scroll destroy armor. Great. I need that more. Losing the ability to cast spells is maybe a bad idea on my part. I should still be... I mean, it did say that I was safe to pray. So I should be able to still go do that. But also... I don't really want to... Oh, no. Don't attack that dog. Have some uncursed food rations here. I don't really need to worry too much about food rations. If anything, I have too much satiation right now. I really gotta go lower that down already. That's a pony. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way back up to the first floor. No, all the way back up to the first floor. Wanna find. And we're gonna go farm out a bunch of. I think that was a cursed scroll, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna go pray. What was that? That was a soldier ant. That was a soldier ant that I was talking about. Those things are just death on 6 legs. They will kill you. They will kill you. Okay, I'm gonna blow my praying. I don't want to, but if I get back up to the first floor, it should be fine. There was a cursed scroll, so it sent me to not the same level. That's a Yeti. Get out of here. I want to heal up a little bit so that my god doesn't heal me instead of getting rid of my curse. AC of 9 is not the best either. Yeah, that's... I need to get some more armor. I'm currently like a wizard in their boxer shorts running around here. But at the same time, I also don't want to burden myself with heavy armor. That also messes up your spell casting if you have anything that's like bad. Wands and spells are 2 different mechanics? Yes. Wands are something that you do not need any sort of ability to spell cast to use. You just zap a wand at your enemy, it's no problem at all. They have charges, so you can only use them so many times, and they can also only be recharged so many times before they stop working. Spells, on the other hand, are something that you use power to cast, and you have to like memorize them from books, and you need to have spell casting ability. They're also much more powerful and consistent. Thank you. Now I can cast again. And now I do need to go and... Please put back on my... I don't? No, I guess I was still wearing that one. Oh yeah, I didn't have any hands to take off that ring before. I forgot. That's dumb. That's just silly. Okay, there we go. Nice shortcut back up here. Does anybody remember where I encountered that soldier ant? Because I want to be prepared. I think that was on a lower level, and then I got teleported up a higher level. By the way, speaking of the level of the Potion of Gain level, if you use that on dungeon level 1, you will appear far above the dungeon and then crash back to Earth and die. That is a stupid instant death that can happen in this game. All right, let's take a look here. Got one more area to go back up. All right. That's a very specific trigger. This is Nethack. Very specific triggers are its specialty. When you're hallucinating, you literally get different messages for everything in the game. Get out of here. So before boss elements, you realize you have to beat the giant. Yep. That is a common issue that comes up, I think. You'll run into that an awful lot. Stupid leprechaun. Some leprechaun bones around here that I'm just staring angrily at. How many levels in the dungeon? 50. It's split up into two parts, the Dungeons of Doom, which I'm currently in right now, and Gehenna, which is the second half of it. By the time you get to Gehenna, though, and there's also a bunch of special floors that you go to all over the place. The Maze of Menace, I believe, is 50 floors, though. Ah! My dexterity! Okay. Can you learn spellcasting if you don't start as a mage? I don't remember if it's Nethack or Dungeon Crawl that does it, but I think if you read enough magical scrolls, you'll eventually get a good enough handle on magic to learn it yourself, which is fun. So how frequently do you get to manually increase your skills? Oh, there are like potions of gain attribute, which are good. Why would it drop? I mean, I was satiated for a very long time, which equals fat. So, yeah. Come on, I just gotta go find some more enemies. And I'll go like hang around here. If I get a little bit burdened, it's okay, as long as it doesn't last for too long. But still, it would be nice if this was an altar in a more convenient place. As it is, though, it is not. Giant bats turn into giant vampires. Great. I got the key here. Whistle, another fountain if I felt like going for that. 50 levels, and what is your current lowest level in this run? Like, I don't know, actually. I wasn't paying attention. Really trying to get this... Really trying to get this, there's no corpse there. Dang. There's a rock piercer, or maybe a Zorn, but I killed it pretty quickly. I'm gonna go find a different... I guess I'm gonna be waiting around here forever. I need either, like, create monster in one way or another or something. Is there an auto-travel option? Yes. I can do, like, how does that work? Like... I don't remember. But I do it manually just to make sure that I don't die. Basically. I could try to go farm out the Luck Stone down in down in the final level of Mine Town. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. That's the sort of thing that could easily get myself killed. Because if I find the lodestone instead, that's bad. And I am not in good enough graces with my god right now after praying so many times to try and ask for forgiveness for picking that thing up. I'm a yellow light. I don't even care. I think this is where I found the ant. This is very easy to see. There we are. Nope, that's the ants. Told you, it's so difficult to hit these things. I didn't even try there. Okay. I don't want to run out of spellcasting ability, especially when I'm going up against those murder machines. Oh boy. It must take hours for a single run? No, actually it doesn't. This game can be very quick, but that's only if you're good at it. If you know what you're doing, you can actually really blast through this game. You can like beat this on your lunch break at work. But it's been too long. I am not at that level anymore. Gridbud, whatever. One of the weakest enemies you can possibly fight. I don't even care. Reference to Tron, too, if you're interested. Okay. I don't want to get myself in a bad position, but that ant is... Yeah. It can't see me, which is probably why it was very confused there, but... Okay. Oh, that was my water nymph. Oh, no, not that! Yeah, it can't see me at least, so that's actually really... Yeah, I don't want to go satiated. Or Captain? Huh. I don't really want to pick up that plate, but... Ooh, poison. Wow, this guy! Doesn't matter. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Throw as much garbage. Ooh, no, shields also do count as impeding spell casting, so I'm gonna have to, not gonna to close the door. I just want to close the door so more ants don't keep pouring out. Alright, I'm gonna remove my ring of slow digestion. Tron from King of Hearts? Of course I know him. Oh, you. Look, I don't have any particular... Someone's following me. Not anymore. Okay, I got wisdom up. Oh, let's take a look. Yeah, with my wisdom up, I actually have now a 96% failure rate on levitation. Shocking Sphere. Get out! Get out! Oh my god. Lightning is very bad in this game. It's a very rare thing to actually encounter, but oh boy, can it really do a number on you. This fucking leprechaun. Might be a little bit low on energy right now, but I'm gonna kill this thing. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I'll put back on the ring now. $800 gold. Jesus, if I get some mummy wrappings and get into a shop, I'm going on a shopping spree here, man. Did you finish reading that book that you were distracted by ants attacking you? I don't think I did. You're right. Say, look, Uncursed Scion Spellbook. Yeah, what do we got? Cure Sickness. Hey, that's not bad. Sickness can be pretty demanding on your character, so getting rid of that is a good idea. Damn it. Ugh. Like, specific elemental vortices can be pretty bad. Okay, let's take a look. I tried to play Kingdom Hearts, but 2.5 plus 3 would be hundreds of hours, and I can't force myself to start it. I really, really, really like Kingdom Hearts, though. It's a fun game. It's a very silly game. But I like that. Okay. Hang around here. Those wargs are really beating me up pretty bad. And also I'm fairly low on health. Mana. Monkey gets angry. Yeah, monkey's gonna get real angry when I kill it. I'm dead. Be angry on the plains of chaos where I belong. Ow. Alright, anyway. Let's hang out here. With this dog. Hey, dog. Okay. Keep hanging out here. Like I said, with slow digestion, I can take it easy, man. No. Alright, I can now go into shops. In fact, I think I might go back to a shop. Because there was that one armor store. Grandma. Just gonna get out of here. Ow. I was being attacked by myself. Hey dog, I'm back. I get like a ring of regen. That would be really nice right now. Not to 100%, but do as much as I can until I get tired of the game. Yeah, that's basically how I played it. And those games can get long if you're doing that. There's a lot of good stuff for completion there. Fun like extra bosses, but also, crafting system, the gummy ships if you really want to get into it. But, I think for the most part, they're, it's a manageable game if all you're trying to do is just kind of beat it. Okay, back up to full health. But not as much, to be honest, not as much, mana as I would like. Yeah, it's a ghoul. Ghouls are annoying, and I think I might be able to drain levels from you, but, it's okay. You always play on lower difficulties as well. You can... I don't know. I would expect you would have gotten frustrated at a KH story from what I've heard of it. I think it's a story that is... Well, maybe, I don't know. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 3. But it's like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 is so goofy. With the addition of Goofy as a character in it. That I... Like, it's... I guess, like, my expectations are tempered. Like, certainly unlike Persona 5, it does not have nearly as much, like, weird exposition. Get out of the way, kill it be. I just killed 1 billion of you. Like, the expectations are kind of tempered, and, like, they're pretty light story-wise, so it's not too bad to go through them. I don't know, maybe that would be another one that if I played a lot more of it, I would just find it more frustrating these days than I did back when I originally played them on the PS2. Couldn't really tell you. My weird... Hope sleep is pretty good if you can get to work. Doesn't always work, though. Okay. That's rough. That's rough. Light until you hit the suicide moments? What part were suicide moments in that game? I don't remember any bit where people were committing suicide in Kingdom Hearts. Wait around here for a little bit. Hey, strength up, cool. Stupid soldier ants. Those things are the worst. Do enemies regen when you leave them alone? I think they do. Seeing your HP plummet in this game? Yeah, I mean, anytime I go into the red, I might die. I have actually, no. I don't have a wand of teleportation. I do have a wand of digging. Don't forget about the wand of digging. That does make a pretty big difference after all. Because I can point it at the floor and dig downwards. My wand of teleportation might be spent. My wands of teleportation might be spent right now, but I can make it work. Sucks. Well, that's good at least. Okay. Apparently that was a mummy. What was I even doing? Enhance. Yes. Hooray! I am most skilled. KH1, when that one character stabs himself in the chest, he was literally unlocking his heart with the Keyblade of Hearts. That wasn't suicide, that was getting Kairi's heart out of his own heart. He didn't intend to kill himself there, you know. And he didn't, by the way. Okay, there we go. Should be able to deal with which essentially kills him. Yeah, but like it doesn't, though. Good. Boy, I hate those things. Just the worst. He wasn't trying to... You know, Sora wasn't trying to kill himself there, right? He was trying to save Kairi. Oh, this sucks. He sacrifices his very life. No cost too great. I don't really know if that sort of thing is quite the same thing as what happened in Persona 5, for example. No spoilers, please. I somehow avoided them so far. Oh boy, well, it's not really a spoiler. If you played like Birth by Sleep, I'm pretty sure that might have actually come up in that game. Tengu. Huh. Wait. There's a chance of granting teleport control, but can also grant teleportitis. Ooh, boy. I think it's worth it. Okay, nothing. Doesn't matter. Okay. BBS is a prequel, so probably not. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff in that game that, like, dang it. I really don't need all of these food rations, if I'm being honest. And also, like, let's take a look here. What else can I drop? Like, levitation I really don't need right now. Why do I even still have this horn? I don't know what it is. Like a teleportation that I've already charged once. Get out of here. There we go. That's enough. Okay. Now put back on the Ring of Slow Digestion, please. And we will continue on with this facade. I want to go make it up to the shop up here. Now that I have mummy wrappings, I can be considered to be seen. And walk over here. Again. Again? Again. Hello, it's I. Added gloves, banded mail, plate mail, throwing stones. Hey, that's what I'm looking for. Finally. Well, anyway, whatever. I'll put it on afterwards then. Here, padded gloves, leather armor, opera cloak. Opera cloak? Weird. Yeah, I'll take some padded gloves, sure. Shouldn't have impede spellcasting, right? No, I don't think so. That's good. Wood mail, scale mail. Got more padded gloves. I'm looking for that apron. Sure. No, don't attack him. I'm trying to look around at his stuff. Okay, let's take that off. I'm disappointed right now. Already on dungeon level 3. I could have just gone up to dungeon level 1 and tested that thing out. Anyway, we'll find that. Oh. Well, first off, my quarterstaff. Couple giant rats. Where is that thing? I'm gonna kill that motherfucker so hard. Somewhere around here, I know it. Ah! Look, Akalataki, I need to... There's things I need to do in here. Okay, I'll pay. First off, that is not... First off, that was not yours in the first place. And I hate you so much, Akalati. You're such an asshole. I'll pay for it, but I'm not gonna like it. By the way, is there anything that you can get for eating this Helio? No, I don't think so. Yeah, shut up. Paying for my own quarterstaff. Probably shouldn't have killed in a store, but that's my own damn fault now, isn't it? He also charged me for the looking glass, which is not even... It's... He doesn't even own that. The nymph owned that. Whatever. I have enough money. I'm pretty rich right now. I don't know if you've noticed, so... It's cool. I'll take that oak one. Why did I not pick that up earlier? I don't even remember. Anyway. Up here. Hey, Constitution up. Cool. Now. Still mad about that. Shouldn't have had to pay 40 for that. Got a good chunk of money from the ghost. Yeah, I got money from the ghost. I got money from killing 2 leprechauns, who generally are pretty rich just by itself. They're a no. They're a wealthy clientele. What do we got? Gosh, glamp. Bag. Take a lamp. I got the cash for it, really. It's not even all that big of a deal. Please. I'm gonna fucking murder this guy. So you son of a bitch. Wizards still just the worst. Quivering Blob, I don't think has any sort of issue. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Oh, that was Were Rat. Ugh, okay, good. Oh, that's Blue Jelly. Oh, the Boomerang Bow. Yeah. Yeah. I'll always take that. Hardware store. I can clearly see that as a mimic, by the way. Out of here. Let's take a look. Where's Bob? Let's take a look. Cloak magic resistance. Come on. Like, I really want that, though. There are mimics in that game. Because the thing is, there shouldn't be a cloak in a hardware shop. As you can see, that thing that's in the hardware shop looks like a right angle bracket. And that should not appear in a hardware shop. So that's clearly a mimic. Not disguising itself very well. Yeah. What happens if you attack a shopkeeper? They will murder me. All in curse. Cool. What else we're looking at? Oh, let's check this out. Check like the pearl ring out. I'm still kind of curious about that. The lamp, of course. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Magic lamp, baby. It doesn't seem to be working. Whatever. Anyway, is there anything else? I would really like to wear that cloak, that magic resistance, even if it is kind of crappy. Your god just cursed stuff? No. Dropping it on the altar just tells me if it's cursed or not. Like, for example, for my god to curse it, I would have to do something pretty heinous. But I haven't as of just yet. Okay, well, I do want to wield my my uncursed quarterstaff, which I'm pretty sure is like a +4 force. As I said before, Were-Rat corpse, get out of here. Not even worrying about that. Cursed Silver Saber. Oh, you picked up the Cursed Silver Saber, you idiot. It's cursed. Yeah, dropping stuff on altars will tell you if something is cursed or not. 9 rocks? You're trying to sell me rocks. Purple red potion. Alright. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there was a scroll of destroy armor up here somewhere, which I would like to go find. Maybe I'll try actually eating this right now. Yeah. Make sure I'm not about to die. Not again. Oh god, it's happening again. Yep. Of course. Oh, nymphs. No, my jelly. I'll be back. Forgot about that stupid thing. The logic of the game, I initially think that robe would now make me more susceptible to magic. No, it's just likely to have a low enchantment rating. I think regardless of what it does, it always will make sure that I am resisting magic. I want that lamp back, and I want my jelly back. You the one that stole it? Probably. Run. Gonna go get my stuff again, by the way. Just happened to miss a couple times spells. It's fine. It happens. Potion of sleeping shatters, whatever. I care about potions of sleeping. I'm out of here. Could also use my wand of digging, but I won't. Are you winning, son? I think so. Have any plans for that jelly, or are you just going to eat it as much as possible for the strength bonuses? I don't know. I mean, I want to keep it for satiation because it's pretty small. Where am I? Ah, that's the soldier. Okay. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I really should be abusing that a lot more. I do have a sleep ray after all. A monkey corpse. Good. Forgot how good sleep was, to be honest. Guess I should have been more, should have been more proactive with that spell. Ah, well. I know now. Fuck you. Well, I'll take this. Hard hat is considered. Wand of Make Invisible? No, doesn't matter for me now, does it? Anyway, where's that nymph or whatever was stealing from me? You motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking kill that nymph so hard. There we are. Motherfucker gonna try to steal my shit. Stupid things. Wait, what is that other quarterstaff? I'll also pick up this. Lizard corpses don't rock. Yeah, dude. Doesn't work like that. Sleep! Alright. God, it is getting late. But I'm still having such a good time playing Nethack. God. Okay, I think that for right now, I am how do you recharge wands? Scrolls of charging. Scrolls of charging are the way you do it. Blessed scrolls of charging will add in more charges. Cursed, I think, don't add in any charges or something. 24-hour stream. This run is going very, 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 very well. But it's like I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here, and I'll probably pick back up with doing a little bit more Nethack until like tomorrow morning or something. Because it's like, this has been a pretty quality run as of... It's only appropriate that you're getting killed by... Motherfucker. You guys don't mind that I'm going to be like doing a little bit of killing Winterwolf cubs, do you? All right, well, I'm going to remove this for 1 second. And, okay, why is the entire watch coming in? Oh, no, these are soldiers. Why are they fighting me? Oh, that was a gnome lord. Well, the dead lord now. Lord of the dead. Because they died. Anyway, continuing on. Make bad decisions with sleep strive. Yeah. No, not again. Well, this is okay. This is okay. Just do this. Hey guys, it's me. Oh, those are Uruk-hai. The most powerful of the most powerful of orcs. Of course, while they are asleep, they are nothing. Eat it, you jackasses. Of course, mantlet. Crew chainmail. There's some good stuff here. I have to stop playing. I have to stop playing already. I'm just super getting into this right now. Okay, here. No, those are unlabeled scrolls. Wanna? Get out of here. Oh, also, I can put back on my ring now. Well, it is a very good run. It's a very good run. Fuck. Not again. just keep it digging out here. I don't even want to start dropping stuff. I just want to go. Okay, thank you. You probably wouldn't have killed me, but still. You would have been stupid, and I would have hated it. What would Alex say? She would probably say, don't fucking continue this run without me, because it's pretty good. Also, thanks for killing my other ghost. That's an unlabeled scroll. Again, unlabeled scrolls are good. They're just not good right now. I actually do get wishing, which I do have a blessed lamp. No, it doesn't. That's not right at all. I do have a blessed lamp. That might be a magic lamp, which would be good. I take it. What's unlabeled scrolls? It's exactly what it says. It is a great. It is a scroll that has nothing on it. You can use a magic marker, yes, pun intended, to write new scrolls with an unlabeled scroll. And that's what you want to do. Okay. Let's get you out first, because that's... No, please offer. Doesn't like that, eh? Fair enough. Just trying to get back in your good graces, Toth. Would you wish for the greased silver scale mail? Yeah. Absolutely, I would. I think that's obvious. That's a good item. But it's like also I could wish for a magic marker, which would be good. I could wish for maybe like a spell book, a blessed spell book of Identify, which would be pretty good. God, there's so many. A blessed statue of like an Archon. Get a good bodyguard. There's many great options for wishes. I just didn't do it because I'm stupid when I got that previous one. God, what a waste. But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna call it for tonight. We'll be back to continue this run soon enough, and yeah. Blessed Archon is what you want. Archons are very powerful, and yeah, they're good for pets. Pets, but you know, bodyguards really. Okay, okay, it's enough, it's enough. Having way too much fun with this right now. Fuck, Nethack is a good game, though. Oh, I just do want to say one more time that it's like, God, what a good game. Save before Windows restart. No, it automatically saves it. As long as I choose the same character name. Basically, I can just pick right back up with that. I mean, I can even see like all of the files that are here right now. Anyway, but yeah, okay, that's it. That is all for tonight.